Here it comes.
I'm getting my dick stuff.
Oh wait, Jesus, I think we're live. Okay.
Are we live?
Oh my god. Alright, so, let me know. Kevin, are we live?
Live steady. I'm still not getting anything right this moment. Hold on.
Let me know when.
And I think looks like it's on. Yep, it's on.
Hello.
Can you hear the audio?
I see you live, and
Just listen to the audio. Oh. If we are live, okay, kill it. Okay, so, finally, due to some stupid, goddamn technical difficulties, we're here, we're back, and welcome to the Shotana Studios Episode 2 podcast. Well,
The remix.
Podcast
Yeah.
Episode 2. This is the Redux version. Alright. Well, yeah. Welcome. I hope you're enjoying yourself, because you're not going to be watching this, and you're probably going to get bored. But regardless, we have a slew of topics we want to talk about, and we also want to play some games. So, kick back, relax, and just enjoy.
Well, in honor of Tekken 7
Getting a... It
Bowling.
was just announced. They're going to get a DLC with the bowling mode. And, well,
what better way to celebrate?
than to play the actual original Tekken Bowling, or Tekken Bowl, which was in Tekken Tag Tournament 1 on the PS2. So, let us enjoy. I'm going to move this a little... So you got a little armor, a little get armor.
Hello.
There. Probably don't even want to get near all that other stuff. Okay, so I'm just gonna...
So this is the official start then, right here. The last one's gone. The last.
Yeah, this is it.
Sweet. Cool. Now, okay, like I was saying earlier, when's the last time you guys went bowling?
I don't know. Why?
oh, last week for me. I fucking love bowling.
Really?
Yeah.
I was thinking like, okay, this is what I was saying earlier, which is bowling's the only thing that most people suck at, but will still pay to go do. Like, you don't casually go play golf.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
have-
you
well,
got me by the
I
way
have,
on
but
that
people suck. And
Well-
it, like, gets frustrating.
People like, James and Nathan, friends of ours, would love
Who
to
are
go.
decent at golf. I can't.
Yeah,
say
but
that
they would
one,
always try to
two.
force me to go, and they're like, "Come on, man, why do you like golf?" I'm like, "Because I suck at golf." So what? It's not fun if you suck at it. But like, you're right with bowling. Yeah, I completely understand. You go there, you have that one guy who's beating the crap out of everyone. Everyone's, like, "Hey, he's not even in the game. Let him do his own thing." We're
Oh, come on, come on!
playing at our own pace.
Give me my spear.
So, I was reading through a lot of comments before we started about Tekken Bowling for, Tekken 7. And a lot of people are hoping that there's an online mode to it, that you can challenge friends online, do co-op online, as you have teams, like in this one you can do that, where you can have two people on one team play the second
I
character
think
or
like
whatever.
there better be the Tekken bowlings have always been my favorite. Just bowling. It's like I would never pay for a bowling game.
Yeah, but in this case, like, this is a fun mini game, regardless, what the depth is to the game.
Oh,
So
definitely.
I'm hoping they add online. That would be amazing.
No, online's 100% going to be guaranteed. You
I-
cannot have that without online. That is just...
At this point,
That's career suicide.
yeah.
That is career suicide.
So looking forward to it for sure. It'll be fun. So definitely, we're watching it now, like with these graphics. You got the members on the side, like cheering you on and shit. Like there could be some really cool level design for it.
Oh, definitely.
In this day and age, especially.
Will this be the first Tekken non-tag tournament game to have bowling in it? Is it normally only in tag tournaments?
It's only
No.
on one. It's only been in this one. Tag
So-
Tournament 2 didn't have it.
Oh, it didn't. You're right.
Fucking pissed off it didn't.
And this is like an iconic mini game too.
Move that back, boys. Have extra. Seeing room.
Oh, come
Can you
on.
guys see the TV perfectly?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good or perfect?
No,
Alright.
I'm as perfect as it's gonna get. Yeah.
I was perfect as Donald Duck in a pond, sipping whiskey naked on the tube.
What the fuck
Holy
was
crap.
that? I like it.
That was a mouthful, too.
I don't know where that came from.
You got a pretty mouth, Tim.
Wait,
Where'd you learn English?
This will be the first
One of them
podcast
colleges?
to have a...
There's them psycho
If I had a
colleges.
duck bill, I'd be all over your dick.
If I had a guy named Bill, I'd be all over his dick.
Okay, so we're well, move on to the next topic, folks. Holy crap! All right. By the way, I didn't even introduce you guys. I mean, I did it earlier, but now this is the actual official podcast. So the two guys talking about dicks over there. We got Kevin
Hello.
and Tim,
You guys know me. Hi.
and of course me, the moderator and / dipshit of the group, Ray.
Resident retard, Ray Ron Hill.
Hey! What are you doing?
Should we go straight on to let's go to Doomfist.
Alright, so yeah. The big news yesterday was that Doomfist was teased, but today we got an actual trailer, an anime trailer of all things, which really cool.
That was badass, actually.
Yeah, and well, he's also releasing today. I'm pretty sure he's not releasing for consoles, but he's going to be playable for PC players today.
He's not Terry Crews though. He's an African guy.
I know,
but he seems pretty badass still.
That's what I was gonna say. Like the thing is, since it's not Terry Crews, I'm like, God damn it, I really wish it was him. But listening to the voice, I'm like, oh, that's why.
Yeah,
they really wanted that voice actor. Freaking sold that character.
So, catch me up on the lore here. Is he supposed to be like the ultimate supervillain for these guys?
Yes, he's the one. Technically, Reaper's the freaking crony to him.
Really?
And Reaper's the one that got him out of jail. So,
shit.
Yeah, Doomfist is the end-all be-all badass, villain of the whole game. I also just been reading some comments. Some people don't really understand the lore of it. I get it. Some people don't want to get into the whole lore, but some people are saying, "Oh, they never really explained it." Like, no, the lore is out there.
Yeah, it's
like,
there.
And there people are saying like, "Oh, so he's the only villain character."
Wait,
no.
Freaking Widowmaker, Reaper. Hell, Zarya in a sense is kind of a villain to the Omnics, or is it Omnics? Right? Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Because she hates them with a passion.
Catch up a noob like me. So if I want to know the backstory, I have to read the comic books, and what else?
Just read the wiki. You don't have to go through the whole comic. I mean, if you want to go the old-fashioned way, go through every lore. You have to watch every single character video, and there's only a couple comics out so far.
So, okay.
Yeah, there's not too much. Like if you're new to the series, you can find it.
And every comic is mostly focused on a character. So, there's Junkrat and Roadhog comic, and there's the one with Tracer, and I think there's a couple other ones. There's one for.
I was about to say Zenyatta, but Zenyatta's in the Tracer one.
Yeah.
Bastion has one. Oh my god, there's more than what I've seen, so I'm not up to date exactly on that one.
Gotcha.
But the point is, Tim, is any fan of Overwatch, you can easily get into it. It's not a huge chore right now. I would hope so. But it is gonna get bigger. So best time to start it is now, especially with Ray, is they're announcing the big villain of the story, which is great.
Yeah.
Finally, we have some more context to this thing, this world.
Are we gonna get backstory on who this villain is and how long he's been plaguing the city?
It's not really plaguing the city. It's more they're not gonna talk about it in game. The whole game is mainly just choose a character. Doesn't really matter what faction you are. You're all on the same team, and you just murder each other. But what I do feel like they're gonna probably do, because that anime thing really didn't show us much. It just introduced the character. Maybe we'll have more stuff in that sense for him.
Yeah.
Like an actual anime cartoon.
How badass were those fights, though?
Yeah, they were pretty badass.
I really like that fluid style of anime, kind of like Kill la Kill.
Yeah.
Where you see all of the punches, where it's not just the moving background. Not that stuff's not cool, too, but I think that's getting more popular now.
No, I got you. Next topic?
Yeah. Super Mario Odyssey will not have game over screens. You're just going to be losing coins.
Now, game over is about as quintessential with freaking Super Mario since, hell, Donkey Kong. Mario was even introduced.
So, what does that mean, though? I don't know if I follow. So now it's not going to reset your spot?
If you die, you lose coins.
Okay.
Even if you die with no money at all, it'll just subtract coins, but it'll do. There's literally just no game over.
But game over before, what that did was that took you back to the top of the level, right?
Yeah, or it took you to a previous spot.
Well, depending on what game you're talking about.
Yeah.
If it was Super Mario Brothers 1, didn't that game over take you all the way back to the beginning of the world?
Yep.
Super Mario Brothers World, it just kicked you off and it just said continue, and then you lose all your shit, you lose all your lives, but you have to go back to the previous save spot.
Yeah.
Super Mario 64, it just kicks you out of the
world that you jumped in.
Yeah. Right?
Or it gives you a game over.
And what happens in the game over?
Bowser's laughing maniacally, and it's just frowny face Mario beating the shit.
Does that go back to save mode? Or your save stuff? I completely forgot.
Wow, it's been a little while since I played Super Mario 64, but
yes. How about Sunshine? Sunshines just continue, and it just takes you right back to the main hub world. That's it.
Yeah. You know what? No, Super Mario 64
We
was
tied?
the same. It was a home world.
Dude, we perfect.
But, like, you couldn't, like...
Jesus Christ, you guys draw.
You would get kicked out. How is that possible?
I got 2 strikes in a row.
You guys are sick.
Damn.
I've never seen that before. Well, it's recorded.
Clearly, we're pretty average bowlers.
Yeah, 113.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard to do that.
Didn't James roll like a 200s once with us?
Yeah, he rolled like a 230.
Gross.
Was it the same night we saw that 300?
Was it the same night I was stoned off my mind?
Yes. Was it that same night?
No, I don't think
so.
it was.
I remember. Yeah, you don't remember anything of that night. So if that was the case,
I remember drinking Sprite because James said, "Bro, it's your birthday. I'm gonna buy you a present," and he brought me a Sprite, and Sprite has never tasted so good.
all it was just a Sprite.
I remember it was so good that when I finished it, I had to fight back not asking him to buy me another one because I was like, "That's selfish. Don't do that. It was a present."
But
you want to play? You next?
Oh yeah.
freaking game over screens though.
You want to go?
I don't see a freaking point either way.
You want to go fighting?
Fighting?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, why not?
Let's do it.
Yeah, this is what we had a problem with before.
Okay, so we're just going to
hit the reset button.
Fuck it.
So fuck it. Oh, look at that good old-fashioned PlayStation.
Doesn't that make you feel good, warm in the pantaloons?
But yeah, regardless. So the whole thing, I mean, game overs haven't really mattered.
There's many ways to say you lose, and if losing 10 coins, my question is okay, if you have 0 coins and you lose 10 coins, is there going to be a repercussion?
No,
so
it's just you lose the 10 coins even though you don't have them. It's just like, okay.
Then to me, it depends what the coins are for. If you have
that's a thing.
Big reason for it, then that would feel like, shit.
Super Mario Land 2 and the new Super Mario Bros. 2 made a big emphasis on coins. Or New Super Mario Bros. 2 of all people. Or like on the DS.
Yeah.
Huge emphasis on coins. So if they bring like certain things about that into it, I could see it.
Yeah, so for this one, there's different coins for different worlds. And the whole thing is, what I was reading and looking up was, depending on the level you're on, you need to get the coins for that world to spend that money. So, if you really want to get to next area or a new costume, and say you're on the Mexico style level and you lose your pesos, if that's what they are, and you die, you just lost some cash. So now you can't get to the next level, I assume, or you definitely can't buy new costume stuff.
I just don't know what the hell it could possibly be. Well, here's the thing. What do you need costume stuff for?
You do need it. It's crucial to the game. It's not just add-on.
No. Like,
there's a point where I saw Mario.
He had a sombrero on.
Well, he's trying to go into this club, and the guy's like, "Dude, they'll kick you out if you go in there like that. You need the right attire."
And you need
So you go buy a sombrero and poncho.
And from what I've been reading, though, something good. I'm glad you pointed out. So what I've been reading, though, is people have been complaining and saying, "Oh, well, that's stupid. Every game's always had a game over." But you guys made a valid point earlier. It's like, game overs haven't meant shit since, like, Super Mario Bros. 1 or World.
I mean, as long as Mario doesn't drop from, let's say you're mid-stage and you fall off the edge or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you just reappear
at the beginning of the
same
world.
Spot.
Yeah.
Like, then that's just pointless.
You're at the beginning of the stage, like, okay.
Yeah, there needs to be a punishment when you die.
So, in this case,
if
like,
that
I
works...
like this.
Because, like Mega Man, like, if you die and lose all your lives, you gotta go back to the fucking beginning.
Oh, we can put a code in. Yeah, but you lose everything.
You
need to get all those
including
E-tanks,
dignity for using the code.
Yeah, if losing coins means you don't get to progress further, then I'm game for it. As long as as long as the game's still fun and there's a reason why I shouldn't die, then I don't see a problem with it whatsoever.
I definitely agree.
You know what? Speaking of game over screens being pointless, the next topic is GTA 5's Alien Mission. That's another game where the game over is just, oh god, oh I died.
Wasted.
Oh no.
Hey, you got busted. Give us $200 and get out of here. Like, wait,
how many guys how many murders and like assaults and carjackings have happened? And my favorite is Vice City, where he's like, my client is innocent.
Well, like that one scene every now and then when you get arrested for 1 star.
Yeah.
Because if you get arrested for like 6 stars, you never get that scene.
Yeah.
You never get Ken Rosenberg going, "Oh, my client's innocent." It's like, no shit, man, just let him kill you. You can't even get busted, I thought, at level 6, right? They just murder you.
Yeah, they just kill you.
I thought the tanks come in and
no, you can get busted. You can. You can.
Oh, man,
you can pull your car up to a cop and he'll pull you out and bust you.
So the difference with this mode was like you had to switch characters because if you die, that's it. That is the round.
Just like Tag Tournament 2.
Yeah, Tekken Tag has the same thing.
But
I don't remember that.
But the big different thing is, it's only one round.
That's what I meant. Like,
that's weird.
Because normally it has the dots underneath the life bar, right?
Okay, we wanted to do this before, right? We never did it. We never corrected this.
What?
We never...
Oh, I don't know if there's a button
You
setting.
go to options.
Oh, yeah.
Options has that?
I'm pretty fucking sure.
Okay.
I mean, every fighting game has that.
Because I thought that was just how the game was.
Wait. Back to this alien mission.
Okay, so please. GTA 5.
They've been hinting this.
There has been a huge theory about Mount Chiliad.
Yeah.
A lot of things haven't been adding up. There's this big infograph written on a rock that shows, if you do this and this and this, aliens will come. You're like, what the hell's going on? And this has been there since the beginning. So, I mean, it was understandable. You know, it was going to be future DLC. Obviously, with GTA 5, everything's free, so it's not a, skin off our teeth. But the fact that we've been waiting this long and we haven't heard crap other than, stay tuned. Like, thank you, Rockstar.
Okay, here's my thing, though. Along with the alien thing, they've been teasing a jetpack, too. There's plans for a jetpack you can find. So everyone assumed this alien mission was going to bring the jetpack into it all.
Yeah.
But I wasn't... Based on the guy who hacked the recent DLC, which has the code, I guess, for the new one, it's not there.
Well, no, he just unlocked the mission.
Yeah.
And the thing is, nobody knows whether this mission is the beginning of said chain of events
that's true.
or the very ending, because he's running around collecting parts at an alien... or a crashed alien,
And then they appear and he shoots them and they...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no. Do they appear?
Yeah, they appear and they look just like the guy
You're right.
in the costume.
You're right.
When you're in Hollywood.
Are you... Because I remember there's a mission like that where you're a clown. And
No.
you're high off your ass killing...
No, this is when I looked up the new mission. It was a guy who had hacked the... Because the recent DLC, I guess with that they implanted the code or whatever for the new stuff.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
So then, okay. Well, now moving on to what's next.
Okay, I don't know anything about this.
Hold on one second. Fuck off. People at the door trying to...
I don't know anything about this, so you're going to have to take the lead here, which is, what's this Lost Rayman game?
Okay, so apparently there is essentially a Rayman prototype game that was supposed to be coming out for the SNES.
Okay.
And someone just found it. It's very, very buggy, very unplayable, but you can still turn it on. But the fact of the matter is, it's just cool to see that even since back then, Rayman was supposed to be, it's just little small things I want to add in, just a small topic.
This Lost Rayman game, it was actually the developer released this through his Dropbox of all things.
What?
Jesus.
And so since he did that, this was about, I'm not sure when he did this, but everybody's just been on it over the last couple of days. One of the developers for the regular Rayman series was working on this game. It got shut down. So he released the early prototype of it. So when you get this game, it's a very watered down version of, I guess, what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Basically, a demo is what the developer was talking about it. But I think it's just crazy that there's still in retrospect to homebrewed games of developers for these old systems. And in this retrospect, there's this old developer bringing this up now. And people are interested into it. Rayman's is a huge series. It'd just be cool to see this as a download for any system.
So this isn't related to the new Rayman games. This is the old PS1 games. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I don't know if this was supposed to be a sequel or not. And I've actually watched footage of this game, and it's Rayman in 8-bit. Basically, or 16-bit.
Yeah.
16-bit.
Oh shit!
And it's kind of cool. The animation looks great for a prototype, and you just kind of walk around, punch shit, jump around and glide. Same platforming options. I didn't really get any story out of it, but with games like Shovel Knight coming out, the NES system that just sold out like hotcakes.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about?
It hasn't sold out yet.
Oh, the NES system?
Oh, I thought you
yeah, no, the first one.
Yeah.
Retro games.
That one didn't sell out. That one got
item.
scalped like a bunch of dickheads fucking just... Which is... I get it. I get the Nintendo is trying to say like, oh, don't worry, we're gonna fix it. You know.
But yeah, no, just the idea that this game came out of nowhere, it shows like this is a big demand. People love hearing about old games, or even new games made for old systems. Like, I hope somebody gets on it, and I hope there's a full release of it. That'd be cool. Great to see.
What, the Rayman game? I'm pretty sure it's not going to happen. It's just a small...
Oh, who knows?
It's just the Tekken.
Apparently, the rights are up in the air at this point.
For a sequel. Okay, gotcha.
For this specific game. Like, this Lost Rayman game was an actual thing in development. And I guess the developer released the, what he has. It's the prototype game that he would show to, like, a CEO or a company to actually license it and, give the green light for it. So I guess it just never made it.
God, this is so stiff compared to Tekken 7.
How do you guys feel about the direction the Rayman series went? Like, now it's like a side-scroller, right?
Oh no, Rayman or Rayman Origins.
The last two, I think.
I kind of like it.
I love the art style for Rayman Origins was just. I'm nostalgic when it comes to like 2D games, and especially when like everything's hand drawn. So the game just looks incredible. It sounds great. Has a great soundtrack. It's up to 4 players, and it's just the platforming of it is easy to learn, hard to master, and then it has bonus stuff. So let's say you're like a perfectionist and want to collect everything in the game. Well, you have that challenge of collecting the treasure chests, the prisoned like friends that you save throughout the game. You can find all of them. And I think there's like goodies too if you unlock all of it. Like there's extra levels or something, but not too sure about that one because I never got through it. It was so hard.
Do you think in any way they betrayed the fans of the not open world, but the sort of 3-dimensional style?
Not one bit.
No?
I think they gave a good, decent try in that realm. And if you're sad that Rayman never kept in that realm, well, I think that's for the developers to decide.
Yeah.
And the fact is they made great games since then. So, it's... Now, why be mad?
Yeah.
It's like, I did like Rayman 2. Great game. I didn't think anything of it like, oh, you ditched platforming or side-scrolling, whatever. No, nothing like that.
Were they getting those complaints?
I don't think so. Not in that case, because Rayman was kind of dying out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, when you were saying, like, oh, you think the fans... Like, around that time, the fan base was gone.
Yeah, that's
like,
true. It was kind of...
It's like Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. That came out at the very end of no one giving a shit,
right.
And now it's just a nostalgia thing. Yes, a different kind of, vibe. It's not, a completely different, rehaul. But it's something that they thought that the fans would like, that they wanted to do, and they ended up doing it. It's just, I don't know. At that point, I don't think any fans gave a crap. What it ended up doing was garnering new fans, and it pretty much brought back the Rayman from the dead.
Yeah, like what better chance is when you have like the PS1 out, you have Nintendo 64 out, it was later ported to the Dreamcast. I mean, I think it was just good timing for the developers of those games. Like, why not just tread new waters?
How do you guys feel? I'm switching topics now.
Okay.
Apparently, Assassin's Creed is getting an anime.
Oh god. From what I read, it's being made by the same people who are making the Castlevania anime that's literally coming out tomorrow on Netflix.
Oh, what? That's fast.
Whoa, really?
I mean, they're done with the Castlevania one, and what I love about the Castlevania one is that it's focusing on Castlevania 3. So, that means we're getting 3 other characters. On top of,
Shit.
So, what's his name? We got Belmont, we got Alucard, the son of Dracula. We got Dracula.
Do we have Richter?
Oh no. We might. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember the cast list.
I mean, I'm definitely not up to date on my Castlevania lore.
Well,
but,
I mean, it's not going to be up to date. It's up to Castlevania 3.
Well,
the classic.
Yeah, no, well, that's what I mean. Like, I'm not sure which characters are relevant up to that point. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Because I there's just so many games.
I think it's focusing on Alucard, right? That's what I thought the hint was. No?
I think it's more focusing on Dracula and Belmont. Some Belmont.
Oh shit! So are you saying that it's the same people doing the Assassin's Creed series as the Castlevania?
Now, do we need an Assassin's Creed anime? Does anybody care about the lore that much? We had the movie; it kind of sucked balls. Who wants more? The game should just stay games, right?
I didn't realize the game was popular, but to me, like seeing that the game has what is it, 5 or 4 games?
Well, they're on 5, 6 with this Origins, but technically,
Wait.
Assassin's Creed.
Creed?
not the number of games.
Okay.
The previous one was what, 5 or 6?
The last one that we had that was numbered was 4.
God damn.
So then we have.
Yeah.
Hold on. So then after that we have 5, and then we have 6, and then we have 7. The newest one's 7.
Jesus.
In the line of numbers, because we also have to include Revelation. We have to include.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
Ones.
All those other ones,
like Liberation and shit like that. Like those are all side stories and side games. Like because 2 has its own series, 1, 2, and 3, and then we have 3, then we have 4, and then we have. They stopped numbering after 5 because I think 5's Unity.
I stopped after 2.
I stopped after 1. I didn't like. Funny enough, I hated the first game. People said, "Oh, the second one's better." I'm like, I don't care. Not even that. It's not even the gameplay. It's just I just don't care for the story enough. Granted, though, I did buy Revelations for cheap, for $2. No, $5 on Black Friday. Played all the way through. Wasn't my cup of tea.
Just the games were a real miss for me. I don't mind sneaking around or open world stuff. I think they did it really well, and they had this cool world. But as far as like, did I want to be an assassin in those eras? It missed. It wasn't fun to me.
Yeah, and my thing is, it's my same problem with Call of Duty. It's that cookie cutter thing. Okay, you're a guy, you've got spikes on your arms, hunt down the guy, do this every game.
Oh yeah, like so each game has been just that. So
except
I know what to expect. What were you gonna say, Tim?
Oh, sorry. Except, so the pirate one, 4 or 5?
4.
4.
Black Flag.
Black Flag.
Yeah.
Is the only one I've ever wanted to play.
And it's fun because you're being a pirate.
And apparently that game was so good it spawned this new pirate game made by Ubisoft. Is it by Ubisoft?
Is it that one?
Yeah, they said...
That's what spawned it?
In the conference, the guy said, we saw how much you guys loved the
Black Flag.
Black
You're
Flag.
right. You're right. You were dead right.
And so we made this.
Wow, that's hard to believe.
But
and it looks cool. It's just...
And that's what... Well, this new Origins one, it's like, look, there's boats and shit. Like...
Well, what? Now they're doing Egypt?
Yeah.
Just, no thanks.
The game didn't look bad, but I just don't know if I trust the series enough.
No.
And this all goes back to the point, do we need a fucking anime?
Oh, we got a comment. Graham Jensen says, so hyped for the Castlevania Netflix series.
Yeah. We are too.
Which, by the way, I'm going to try to make a review for it, but not in the typical sense that I usually do because I'm going to be getting on a plane tomorrow morning. So I'm probably going to be watching the whole series on the plane. Hopefully, if there's a charger on the damn plane. It's going to suck. And then I'm going to have to probably live stream off my phone my review.
That's the thing with the Castlevania series.
So,
I know there's been...
Look out for that.
I know there's been PS3 games and stuff for them. I've only ever played the original ones.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like the lore is wide enough open that you could dig for that and find good stories. Whereas Assassin's Creed, it's already like, here's the story. You know, it's kind of half-assed.
I mean, Castlevania, you don't even have to dig, dude. Every single game's plot is amazing. My friend John's gonna hate me saying this, but I really didn't like the newer ones, the 3D ones. Just wasn't a fan.
Yeah.
He loved them, but I kind of make consensus with like a lot of other people. Like, it's just... They were literal rip-offs of God of War, which is fine.
That's what they seem like.
But I just didn't care for it. I don't know. But regardless, there's a lot of great plots. I mean, freaking Symphony of the Night, Dracula X, Rondo of Blood, freaking... There's this shit ton of fantastic stories. And by the way, the new character in this one's not Simon Belmont, it's Trevor Belmont.
Ah.
And it's Alucard, and there's a girl named Sypha, who were all 3 playable characters in Castlevania 3.
Oh.
So it's going to be cool. And I'm glad they chose 3 of all things, because that one had the most characters. So it's like, I'm hoping they're going to try to focus more on, like, character development than, mostly just action. And with an anime, That's kind of something you got to do. You got to focus on character development. Although I bet they'll do the same thing where, you know, the first 3 or 4 episodes are going to be them coming together and then joining a posse, and then eventually all the adventures are going to start after that.
How do you guys feel about overall, like, sort of Netflix's run with television shows?
Oh, fantastic.
They're getting better and better, and
They got more hits than misses.
Yeah, and you know what? It's amazing to me. Like, now they're talking about that. This might go off topic, but same ballpark, and not Castlevania related. They're thinking about storybook like shows or movies.
Choose your own adventure stuff,
exactly. Right? And they already did this, and this is like a demo basically. I don't condone this movie at all because it sucks, but it's Puss in Boots like adventure or whatever. Right?
That's already out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's out. It's out now. And I checked this out because I was just interested in the technology of it. And so did it, and my god, it's kind of interesting how they perform this. Now, mind you, this is in storybook fashion, so there's a narrator like, oh, well, what would Puss in Boots do? Do you want him to do nothing, or do you want him to go into the forest? And you're kind of like, okay, you know, I'm going to be a douche, and let's just do nothing, see what happens. And, you know, he gets hit.
You can choose?
You choose where he goes.
In Netflix.
Yeah.
That is
Does it, like, change the
cool.
episode?
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
it
like choose your own
changes
adventure,
how
I'm
the
assuming.
movie plays out. But here's the coolest part, is there's multiple of these things. So regardless of what you choose, there's still going to be choices later on. And I don't remember how the ending went, because it was just kind of like a convoluted story anyway.
Yeah.
But from what I guess is the ending was pretty much the same, regardless how you picked, but you still had a different movie altogether that you could still go back and re-experience. Mm-hmm. So it was interesting, and the idea that this could be used in something like, let's say, Stranger Things, or any other cool movie.
I'd love to see it in something very adult, you know, like a South Park type thing.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
so like I would love to see this in horror movies or something, or you know, maybe see how animes would function in this route. You know, it was just an interesting concept, and you know, since Netflix is getting bigger and bigger, it's cool that they're experimenting in ways like that. You know, they're not going to take the safe route. They're going to try something new, and that's always pleasant to hear.
And with, I believe Amazon is talking about doing a sports network. So the only thing, from a lot of TV experts that I've talked to, they say that the only thing keeping TV alive right now is A, the news, and B, sports. But if something like Amazon has a sports channel where you can stream, you know, an ESPN.
Dead.
Fucking dead.
Cable's dead. Well, TV is never going to die. But cable is dead.
Yeah. How we get TV.
And speaking of which, when you were mentioning like those, you know, like those shows, yeah, I've also, you know, watched some of those like kiddie shows like Netflix. I'm like, would these be good? I mean, obviously, you know, the harder hitting stuff are good. What about all this extra crap, dude?
What was it called? Like maybe maintain professional integrity, just to see it, like as a means of like what's going on. Like,
they remade Inspector Gadget.
Pretty fun.
And at that point, I was like, God, please no, this is gonna suck ass. But yeah, dude, if I was a kid, I'd watch the shit out of it.
The dinosaur trucks show?
Oh my god,
that was badass. Monster trucks.
No, it was a dinosaur truck show.
I mean, yeah, it's for 6-year-olds, but...
Yeah, but the show starts off with just...
a fucking calamity.
Yeah, like, oh, you know, a bunch of monster dinosaur trucks just roaming around. All of a sudden, a fucking earthquake happens, and then a volcano erupts, destroys everything, and you just see this action-packed scene. I'm like, this is for 5-year-olds? Oh my god. And at the end of everything, dude, everyone's dead. Or at the end of that episode, everyone's dead except for like 2 or 3 who have to like get up and like you have to try to find survivors. I'm like, this is freaking crazy.
So it's dino trucks in Armageddon?
Yes.
Jesus.
Yeah, and they have to rebuild their society after that volcano has taken it out.
Not only that, it's not just the kiddie shows, Troll Hunters.
Oh, I fucking love Troll
God,
Hunters.
I actually started watching the series. I got like 6 episodes in, and it was actually enjoyable. I actually liked it.
I
And
fucking loved it.
It was DreamWorks that did that,
Yeah,
right?
DreamWorks
Guillermo
and
del
Guillermo
Toro.
del Toro.
Oh God, yeah.
So,
just excellent.
dude, he even tweeted my freaking post. It was awesome.
He did? What'd you say?
Oh, that's sick.
No, he just retweeted my review. It was awesome. Felt cool that day. But regardless, yeah, Netflix is really hitting it home.
Yeah,
And
they're
with
on a
all
roll.
this, okay, have you guys seen the Neil Blomkamp
Yeah,
video?
his
The
channel?
sci-fi. No. There's like a sci-fi World War II kind of like short film
Yeah, on his channel, O
Yeah, on his channel.
Studios.
Yeah. Have you seen that video?
I saw a little bit of it.
Regardless, he's holding back the ending because he wants some Hollywood studio to say, or to pony up the money to make this movie. And my initial response was, dude, fuck Hollywood. Give it to Netflix.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but... And yes, it's weird because I'm actually, you know, trying to get in that business, and I'm currently, you know, we're trying to move to LA so we can actually work there, even though we already are working there. Regardless, Hollywood execs need to stop. Needs to stop this pussyfooting around and bullshitting that, oh, we know what they want. And yes, sometimes they're right. You fucking slap an old, like, name on something, you can get a lot of money. Transformers. But then you got shit like, what's that one that with that girl who sings and he's like a superstar 80s, like, movie? Gem.
Oh, Gem?
Dude, Gem bombed so
Oh, fuck that movie.
freaking hard. It wasn't even funny. It was, like, disturbing how bad it bombed. Like, it was in theaters for, like, a weekend, and they were like, crap. They pulled it.
It made, like, it was like $200. Something like crazy.
A little more than that. Was it really $200?
It was like, okay, maybe not 200, but it was like embarrassing.
Jesus. That is embarrassing. Wow. Yeah, wow. I can't even...
I was gonna say, so we could roll from there to Transformers.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, speaking of Hollywood.
Oh right,
Hasbro,
speaking of Hollywood,
yeah,
I wasn't even trying to cue that one up. I didn't realize
shit,
that.
I guess at a conference, one of the Hasbro directors slipped up and talked about the Bumblebee spin-off movie for Transformers.
Oh joy! Like everyone wanted that.
Look,
just, you know, so it's happening. They're gonna do it. It's apparently storyline-wise, it's gonna be placed in between the next two, like, big Transformer movies. Yeah. And that's all that's in the air right now. They have the, I have the information with, like, the writing staff picked a guy to coordinate the writing staff for this movie.
Wow. So
the guy is Akiva Goldsman, and the writer of A Beautiful Mind, I, Robot. He wrote, you know, the movie versions for the Da Vinci Code. He was not the author. He was the producer for I Am Legend.
Okay, this guy's got some good movies and he's got some really bad ones.
But
so,
let me be real with this. He's not the one writing the movie.
No, I got it.
He's gonna put together a team. So, you know, not really sure where that could head because we've already had 4 movies.
I'm sorry.
Of Transformers.
I'm sorry. It's gonna suck.
Yeah.
If any of the last movies or any reference to how this movie's gonna end up, it's gonna suck. And it's because, part 4 he was just like, screw it. These movies are just, you know, schlocky B-movie crap movies. Let's just make them like that. We'll have, you know, product placement all over the place. We'll have, you know, Mark Wahlberg drinking beer and going, oh, yeah, it's a Bud Light, see, no. It's like, okay, this is just sad.
I agree with you. When you have to make a movie off of, like, the most popular character of your movies, or even, like, for example, I was looking more into this, why Bumblebee, of all people? But then it turns out, you know, he's, like, the hottest selling toy for Hasbro, like Bumblebee, action figures.
I mean,
so
how many
it's like,
Bumblebee cars do you see just driving neighborhoods?
Yeah, and you know, what is he, a Ford Mustang?
No, it's a Camaro.
Yeah.
Thank you, yeah.
Camaro.
Yeah, no knowledge of cars, by the way. But yeah, point being, you know, he's a hot, sexy car. Why not? Why the fuck not?
Hot, sexy car.
And it's just, I don't know, like Ray was saying, like, the Transformers storyline completely lost me. You know what, if you can't make sense by the 3rd movie, don't make any more. You know, it was cool to see the Dinobots come in. You know, they tried to do new material, but it's failed. Because now you keep talking about the end of the world's coming. We gotta save the Autobots and fight back the, oh my god, the Decepticons. And it just, what's the point? It's just, there's no reason.
What the fuck is Unicron?
Oh, yeah, and, you know,
yeah, I mean, where
is he? Oh.
Just do it already.
Yeah, Unicron still isn't in. Why not?
Well, because they're saving it, obviously.
Well, fucking 8 movies later. Dude, they need to...
Hey, they haven't brought freaking Brainiac in the Superman
Oh,
movies,
God.
Yeah, you know, there's that.
They need to... Okay. Transformers, they need to reboot completely. Apparently, Robert...
Not give it to anyone who fucked with it at all prior.
Apparently, Robert Kirkman, who, you know, the writer of The Walking Dead, wrote a script with a team, and he was trying to get it made, and it was almost made. They were going to make it, and then, if I remember correctly, Michael Bay came back.
And then he's like, hello, I'm just gonna plop my freaking big money cock on the freaking table and just take it all from you guys. Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Michael Bay, if you're listening to this, which I fucking seriously doubt, but if you manage to listen to this, you got good taste in shots, but you just like fucking ruining old franchises and your movies, such as Pain and Gain. I love Pain and Gain. I will fight for Pain and Gain. That was my
favorite Michael Bay movie.
I will fight for Pain and Gain.
Yeah.
Make more original shit.
I don't mind his early shit.
Bad Boys
as ridiculous
2.
As
Bad
it.
Boys 1. Good stuff. It's fun. Stop with this old... And you know what? He's not even the directing... He hasn't directed the last two, right? He just produced them? Or he
The
directed
last two
one?
what?
The Transformers.
No, he made them. He directed them.
No, he didn't direct one of them.
Yeah, no, he did.
Oh, no, right. He wasn't supposed to, but he ended up directing.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Oh yeah, no. This Bumblebee spinoff will not be directed by Michael Bay. It will be directed by the director of Kubo and the Two Strings.
That's...
So, this is a big one. This will be his first live-action director debut for this movie. So I feel that's really strange when you're going to take a chance off a spinoff and not use someone just bigger. Now, mind you, this guy, his name's Travis Knight. Totally cool animator dude from Tim. You had the
Laika Studios.
Yeah, Laika A.
Yeah.
And the studio did Coraline, Box Trolls, Paranorman. You know, these are great animated films, and this guy has worked on all of these. You know, ranging from animator to producer to director. For Kubo was his first directing project. So this might be a bad thing, you know, taking such a big risk off a spinoff like this, where you have a guy who's never done, or you know, who's just gonna start right off the bat.
Granted, how much live action of these damn movies really is there? It's all just
that's true.
CGI.
Well, yeah, you know what? Good point. Good
all
point.
just
It might work in their favor. I'm on the fence with this because you know what? Here's a guy who's gonna give it his best shot. This is his first one. And good for him, man. Like, if he's going to take on a Transformers movie, let's do it. I want to see what he's got.
Godspeed, sir.
Also, look at the history of...
Just don't fuck up.
Look at the history of animators who became live-action directors. First thing that comes to mind, it's like Brad Bird, who did The Incredibles, Ratatouille. And I fucking love Mission Impossible, 4?
Yeah.
That's a super fun movie.
Yeah, you're right. Brad Bird,
Damn, I didn't...
No,
yeah,
he's dead right.
Alright, and then... Okay. It wasn't...
Wait, who directed 3?
J.J. Abrams.
Thank you. Who directed 1?
Brian De Palma.
God damn, dude. That series has had
History
nothing but great...
Seriously.
And 2, of course, is John Woo, so you're done.
And the last couple, which have been fun, are Christopher McQuarrie, who wrote fucking, The Usual Suspects and, all these kick-ass movies. And
Game Change?
Yeah, Game Change.
PS2,
Oh, yeah.
Dreamcast, or...
Yeah, I'm bored with Tekken.
Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Of course.
Alright.
Let's get it started, huh?
And we're gonna do a switcheroo here in 3, 2, 1. Oh god!
My penis!
What the hell, man? There are children watching! Okay.
Well, speaking of spin-offs, the Jetsons series.
Wait, hold on. We missed something, because we jumped over that.
What?
Speaking of robots, with the whole Transformers thing, we did not talk about Five Nights at Freddy's 6.
Oh, God.
And essentially...
Great.
Let's just mention it, and yes, we will go immediately to Jetsons. Maybe we can jump right back to accusing of robots, and what's the name of what's your name? Rosie, the maid.
Yeah, Rosie the maid bot.
But yeah, we'll go to her in a second. But for now, let's just jump to talking strictly about that. But yeah.
Okay, I want a quick, concise consensus around the room. What do you think of the Five Nights at Freddy's series? Honestly,
I like it until part 3.
Okay.
After part 3, I just didn't give a shit.
Kevin?
Seeing how there is now Five Nights at Freddy's 6, it is just,
Turn it on?
This? Yeah, it's on.
No.
What's it called? I am not a fan of Five Nights at Freddy, period. I think it's a cool, you know, we were discussing this earlier before it on, but it's like a cool mini game. I personally still do not understand it. I've seen gameplay of it. I actually have not tried it myself. I have seen it played all the way through. But it's just not impressive to me. It's jump scares at its best, I would have to say. I'm glad people are enjoying it. But that's it. Nothing unique to me, as far as I'm concerned. Tim?
Yeah, no, I mean, I can't argue with you. Like, they're not amazing. They're really fun. What I find really interesting is, like, how popular the lore is for everything. Like I was telling you guys earlier, like, my little sister draws the characters, and, like, she knows the full story.
As do I.
Yeah.
It's just...
So, it must be fairly interesting.
It's filled with mysteries. That's why people love it. It's just a big-ass mystery. No one knows exactly what the hell it's about. It's about a murder and a pizza parlor and a bunch of killer robots, and it's just like...
See, and that part intrigues me. Like, that's what attracted me to, like, check it out. But the idea that...
Who's just driving into the wall?
This is, like, a horror game. Just, I don't know, it just doesn't... Oh my god, that's me.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I realize I'm
Your first player.
Wow, I was looking at whoever's Bowser
me.
and you seem to be matching my controls.
That's hilarious.
That was confusing.
But yeah, no, like the lore. Let's Five Nights at Freddy's looks like a really cool idea. Definitely unique. Like the artistic value to it is just cool. Like it's creative. You know, you're in a Chuck E. Cheese like themed place, and suddenly like the animatronics are coming to life to kill you. Like that, dude. That sounds awesome. But just in
hindsight.
Yeah, in hindsight to it, it just seems to be lacking something. Like to me, it's lacking the fun part.
What was your guys' experience at Chuck E. Cheese when you were little kids? Because were you ever scared of the robots? I know there were kids that were.
I wasn't.
I was more freaked out about the big guy in the mascot costume.
Oh god!
Because like his eyes were just really horrifying looking. You know, like the Jade doll kind of look.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was my. But other than that, it was like the most awesome place for arcade games at the time.
Hell yeah!
And
God,
their games got so bad though.
Oh, now it's like app games.
Yeah.
They're arcade versions of
fucking
it.
Large Fruit Ninja.
Yeah, exactly. And then even then, when you play them, they're rigged because you can't get the bonus tickets at the top.
It's offensive when you go to like quote unquote real arcades. Like there's one I really like and kind of near LA that we've gone to this already. Remember with James, and like I'd say 20% of their games are cell phone games.
Yeah.
Those don't belong there. If I can be some kind of ism or acist. Some kind of...
You'd be against cell phone games being in arcades in the first place?
Why are you using acist?
Like, if there's an ism that applies to me, it's arcade game...
Cellism.
Cell phoneism.
So you're racist against cell phone games.
Definitely.
Right?
Or
you're an oddball, buddy.
No, as
I have
someone who's been
balls.
playing more cell phone games, I'm a little offended here.
I can't believe I lost.
See, that's what you get.
Five Nights at Freddy's... Okay, this is Graham Jensen again. Five Nights at Freddy's need to die and burn. They're just cash grabs for the creators. Screw that fucking movie coming out.
Somebody's a passionate...
Damn.
No, he's got a point. Because, yeah, they're all cash grabs.
Change course.
After part 3... Yeah, change course.
That's why I'm against it. If you gotta make 6 games and you're not gonna do something different with it...
Of course.
Just get out.
I feel like that...
What are you doing?
Oh,
Change
yeah, sorry.
I feel like that creator, he's probably a pretty intelligent guy. I want to see a new series from him.
Yeah, and funny enough...
Well, that's exactly why FNAF 6 is being cancelled.
Oh.
Granted, he said he's not done with it, so expect more in the future.
But funny enough, I was looking up, like, trailers for 6 because I just want to learn more about it, and I couldn't find any... I saw one trailer that I guess was fan-made, and it was like full 3D game where you're like roaming the halls of the place you're at.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're still doing the same thing, just it's like you're actually there. You're not just seeing screenshots of your cameras or however the game really works. And I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Like you're actually going to see these things moving at you when you look away from them and shit like that. And
well, you've been able to do that since part.
Well, see,
two. too. They actually moved.
Since I'm unfamiliar with the series, you know, I'm not sure how updated that was, but it looked really cool. But it turns out, the point of the story, it was a John Cena video. Fucking, yeah, it turns out the trailer for the 6th game was a John Cena joke the whole time.
There's only one proper way to replace Rickrolling, and that's the John Cena videos.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'll tell you what. They got me when they're like, "You'll have nothing to lose, except John Cena." You know, and mind you, this was a 3-minute trailer, and it saved the joke till the end. So it was a big, like, cock tease for 2 minutes and 50 seconds, and then the John Cena joke came in, and I was just like, "Son of a bitch, I hate this game already." It's like the most viewed trailer too up there, so be warned, people. Don't get suckered in like I did.
We're gonna get sued. Okay, now we have to talk about the Jetsons television show.
Okay, yes. Speaking of robots, let's talk about Rosie, which is the maid robot of the television show, cartoon show, The Jetsons.
Rosie.
But now, WB is going to be making a live-action version. Usually, I would say, no. This is like a horrible, stupid idea. I mean, they already made live-action Flintstone movies, and you see how those ended up.
I'm a fan.
Nostalgia.
I was a little kid.
Nostalgia.
I was little.
Yeah, me too, Tim.
I love Rick Moranis, and I love freaking John.
You put John Goodman in any movie, and I'm kind of happy already.
Yeah.
The first one was good. I'm talking about you ever seen the second piece of crap?
Yeah, let's not talk about Rock Vegas.
That thing is a piece of shit.
I liked it when I was little.
Rock Vegas too?
I did.
Oh God.
I was little.
You were a dumb little child.
That hurts my
Whoa, that's a
feelings.
bit personal, don't you think?
That's why I hit you with a goddamn. Or was that?
God damn it,
Oh, I went the
thought
other
it
way
was
because I'm a
the other
shithead.
Hey, guess what?
Oh.
You know, we're playing battle mode for this. We're playing battle mode. That's exactly what we need to do.
You know, they need to add the Jetsons in Mario Kart.
But yeah, so it's gonna be made by WB. Hence, it's gonna be made by CW. And has CW been doing good with them?
Is CW the ones who did this?
They made the
Archie
Flash
show.
Yeah, they made the Archie show.
Oh.
And the Archie show was surprisingly not terrible. It's the freaking concept, make it into like a melodramatic, like teenage. It's like Scream. It's like the Scream TV series. Like it's like a whodunit. And thinking about it, it's like that sounds like a terrible idea, but it's actually a pretty good show. Damn good, actually. So, if anyone's gonna do it, and again, they've been already making adaptations out of like their comic book adaptation, not just the DC comics, but iZombie. I freaking love iZombie.
That's also a comic.
Yeah,
I didn't know
that used to be a comic. Although they took some serious creative liberties. I'm kind of glad they did. Can you stop hitting with goddamn blue shells? You pieces of shit.
You're welcome, Ray.
I'm gonna kill you.
Oh shit!
You know, there's a
Later,
privilege to being last place.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
everyone,
you get blue shots.
everyone laughs at you. They're all gonna laugh at you. They're all gonna laugh at you.
So it's gonna be live action.
Jesus.
Was there any talk about casting so far, or is it still in the development stage?
I think it's still in the development stage.
Okay,
I think it was just announced.
Can we talk about then this?
You want to see you want to talk about casting?
Have they actually cast people yet?
No.
Okay.
Oh God, I don't know who I would cast for that.
Okay.
Wilma, stop this crazy thing. George Jetson.
George Jetson. Wait.
Russell Crowe. Go.
Russell Crowe.
Whoa.
I'm kidding.
You know who actually would really like, oddly enough? The guy, he passed away, but is it Phil Hartman? Is that his name?
Yeah. Jesus, that is the perfect casting. But, yeah.
I was gonna say
like almost
Jason
20 years ago.
Sudeikis.
Wow.
As
that doesn't sound
as
terrible.
George. I just thought that would be pretty funny. Kind of looks like him too. Just,
I can see it.
Give him some hair gel.
Screw you guys with blue shells. I still won. Okay, but yeah, battle mode. We gotta take this to the streets. We gotta take this to the streets.
The streets. Okay, no. So what I wanted to talk about, when you showed me the Jetson show, I immediately thought of, have you guys seen the trailer for this new Seth MacFarlane sci-fi wannabe Star Trek show?
You gotta do it, man.
Oh shit, thank you.
Have you?
No, I have not.
It looks ass.
What show?
It's Seth MacFarlane's new sci-fi show.
The Star Trek one?
It looks so bad. It looks offensively bad.
Oh God, wow.
Keep backing up.
I heard the wrong
And
name,
as a
but
guy
yeah.
who always gives, I try to give Seth MacFarlane the benefit of the doubt, even though I don't like a lot of his stuff anymore. Like, it looks so bad. and I don't know. I hope that it battles with this Jetson show, even though that's not coming out for a while.
Let's go with Shine Thief. Let's be
This one?
best. Yeah,
I've never played battle mode.
You never
I
played
haven't
Battle?
done any of these actually. Now that I think about it.
Wow, really?
In this game, yeah. In this
Wow,
game.
this
do
game's amazing with battle mode.
Balloon battle.
Seth MacFarlane. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking
Just
about.
pick something
You know
down.
what? It's gonna be. I think just give it a chance. And if it sucks, it sucks.
The Seth
whatever,
MacFarlane
you know.
show?
I'm a huge fan of Seth MacFarlane.
I know.
So if he wants to try it, let's see what happens.
The trailer looks so shitty, though.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I didn't like it either, but I'm just gonna, as a Star Trek fan, let's see what happens with
Yeah.
it. Maybe he put the bad jokes in the trailer. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, maybe.
What the hell? Ooh, Luigi's Mansion, Pipe Plaza, Block City. I forgot about these damn stages.
I want to play it on the Nintendo GameCube. Or why are we not picking that?
Hey, settle down there, Chief.
It's a GameCube.
Gosh darn it, I want to fucking battle you guys on the goddamn GameCube. So, let's see what happens. And say, you know what, going back to the Jetsons, why not? Like, let's give them a shot. It would be cool to see, like, today's modern effects for a live show of that. If there's any time to do it, they could do it now. Why not?
Yeah. I mean, shows like Game of Thrones now, or fucking, I don't know, all these big budget sort of fantasy sci-fi shows.
Whoa, that was close.
They're proving to me that, like in the 90s, when you watch even like the old Star Trek, it just can't keep up with the technology.
Yeah.
Now, like, that stuff's available to TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that, like, it's nuts
That
watching.
was close.
Even the new Star Trek show.
You're already dead?
I died, yeah. Despite what you guys may think of it, like, the fucking
You see what I'm doing? I'm just drifting. Didn't mean to cut you off, but I'm just drifting.
No!
in circles and I won! Yes!
God
Son of a
damn it.
bitch. I don't like this stage. It's too
Rematch!
bland. It's too
Okay,
bland. Change the
okay.
stage.
But you were saying, Tim, that...
I just think the tech's there where you can have high quality VFX in TV shows now.
Yeah.
And it's crazy.
Yeah.
Again, with CW. I mean, their budget is put in the right places. Look at The Flash. It does not look terrible. Look at Legends of Tomorrow, which they almost canceled after the first season because it was so expensive to make. But
Man,
it was
show's awesome.
But it was a hit, so they're
Yeah.
like, yeah, we're not canceling this. How much did it cost? I don't care. We can cut back on certain episodes. We're still not
You can cancel other shows.
Yeah, that's kind of what they started doing.
Yeah, the superhero craze is it's a little nuts.
Kind of needs to die a little bit.
Like,
I'm not trying to be a dick. It's just too
taken
much.
over everything.
You guys need to stop.
But
Damn it.
oh shit.
Also, I don't know if everyone even knows who we are. I'm Wario.
Oh yeah. I'm I don't even know her name. The pink dinosaur. Berta.
Fuck.
What happened there? You know
I'm definitely the Piranha Man. And what's his face? Oh, Mario. Yeah, you know.
What's his face?
What's his cack, Mario?
What's his
that
name?
fuck.
I don't know what. Why would you know this?
Oh, well, you see things.
Damn it.
You see things in those pipes.
Gotcha.
In those pipes.
I don't.
No.
What the hell?
Dude, but Jetsons related. This was a while back. They announced this, that they were doing an animated film for it too. So I was looking in, like, how does this relate to the show at all? And nothing major about it. Like, it's not gonna link story wise or anything like that. But Warner Brothers is gonna do a animated feature film. And,
The question is, will the TV show affect the making of the movie?
So far it has, actually. They've pushed back the animated feature for the show, because obviously a show they could keep doing, whereas a movie, they're taking a chance with it, so, especially since it's a cartoon, so I'm guessing it's going to be towards younger audiences. However, the good news is, apparently, one of the co-directors for Sausage Party is heading the project.
Oh,
that is
yeah.
awesome.
So that, hey, maybe we can get more of a PG-rated, like, cartoon movie. That would be great.
Alright.
But, yeah, so...
okay, well, this is weird. Okay, so Graham Jensen also was talking about if they would make a Left 4 Dead style Five Nights at Freddy game. That already exists, so it's like a hacked version of it.
Oh, shit, really?
But
Okay.
Stephen Amell as Elroy, hence the guy who plays the Green Arrow.
That's like a bad joke that,
Go to room,
that
Elroy.
a bad TV channel
Like that,
might
go to your room.
actually do. Go to your room.
I mean, they're definitely gonna bring out the whole team thing. So who would play Judy?
Is Judy the daughter?
Judy's the daughter.
Yeah.
They're gonna get an unknown.
No, it's okay. Judy's the daughter. It's not. I said Wilma stop this crazy thing earlier. I'm sorry. It's Jane stop this crazy thing.
Yeah.
It's George, Jane, Elroy, and Judy. And the dog's name is
Their son Elroy.
Astro.
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 Who's gonna play Astro? What kind
Matthew-
of what kind of a dog are they going for Astro? Matthew Lillard.
Matthew Lillard.
Didn't even play Scooby Doo. Was the original voice actor.
Yeah, but I just like that. It makes me laugh. He's like a Great Dane sort of.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he
Same as
is. He's
Scooby-Doo.
a different color of Scooby-Doo.
That's all. I mean, dude, I loved all the quote unquote Scooby Doo ripoffs, like the
Oh, like Jabberjaw.
Jabberjaw and the talking car.
Buggy. I forgot what that show was called.
Oh,
And then the Jabberjaw. Nyek, nyek, nyek.
Yeah, the curly of the Three Stooges shark.
oh god.
I was a big
And
fan.
he's like a big, like, what? He's just a big pansy the whole time. He's freaking, you know, what?
Mine.
9-foot great white shark is
What's that?
afraid to, like,
5.
take down the bad guys.
What is that?
Jabberjaw. Oh, what?
We're playing
Are we,
Shine.
are we supposed to, like, attack each other for the
You're
star?
supposed to get me to get the star.
Oh,
And
well.
you're not doing it. Whoever the first person to hold on to it for a minute. That's why I was wondering why you guys weren't paying
There was a
it.
couple
Oh
other
god.
ones, too. There was one with, like, ghosts.
What?
Oh, you mean the Ghostbusters one?
No, not the Ghostbusters one. Wasn't there like a weird pirate? And the only reason I say this is because Mike Tyson did like that was
Don't
one of
talk
the
about
jokes. Is like one of their companions was a ghost dude, you know, a British dude who came back from the dead to
No.
solve mysteries or whatever. And there was like a ghost character
What?
long ago, same Scooby Doo ripoff,
Yeah.
What?
but it was like a ghost dude instead.
Wait for me.
Can we just have Danny DeVito as George Jesse?
As all characters? Yes. I mean, that's the only casting option.
That I can't think of anybody else who would fit that role. And there's also like his boss's
damn it.
boss, like
Oh,
that
God.
they have.
Just imagine Dan DeVito running around about his wife. My wife, the whore. Just only referencing because how he is in dude. If he was like just a rip off of Frank from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, the Jetsons
my
like that, that'd be
God.
so weird.
So I mean,
God.
is this going to be like a all audiences type of show? I mean,
CW like
is there
it's
any
CW.
word?
It's
CW
CW.
keeps it kind of
Okay,
PG-13.
Gotcha.
They're not afraid to go R sometimes. No.
I think,
Damn it.
You know, it'll be interesting how they tackle it. Casting will be vital though for something like that.
Damn it. Wait, is it the last person with it or the person who has the most time with it?
You know what? Good question. I think it's the person last with it.
Well, good, because it's
And
gonna be
then
me.
As you get it, you get more time for it.
Oh, God. Damn it. Okay.
Problem is, I can't find you fuckers.
Stop with the freaking.
Yeah.
Give me that damn thing.
And Wario. Wario thinks Wario should be George Jetson's boss.
Yeah.
Wario thinks George should be played by Wario.
Wario didn't really think this through.
Sure. Wario's kind
Hey, fuck you. Wario's a genius.
God, stop with the damn thunderbolts! You missed
Wario
it.
likes Thunderbolts.
You missed it. You missed me!
Speaking of Thunderbolts, Wario's mustache is Thunderbolts.
Wario.
Is that you talking about the shape or?
This shape.
Okay, because it makes it
Yeah,
sound
okay,
like it's something
okay.
sexual.
No.
Wario.
No, of course
Wario,
not.
no.
Wario like a penis.
So it's the last person with it, right?
Yeah, it's the last person with it. Can we talk finally about this Top Gun sequel?
Alright, change battle. What? Oh, right. Let's talk about Top Gun. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Is that the next one in the lineup?
Well, it's the one I thought was most appropriate to, and then we'd finish off with the bigger ones.
Good.
So
fine.
I'll say it from the top. Fuck Top Gun.
I love Tony Scott,
Respect to Tony Scott.
but
Top Gun doesn't need a sequel, and no, Top Gun needed a sequel when Tony Scott was alive. Tony Scott is no longer alive. It's not cool.
you don't need it. We don't need it.
Oh wow, yeah. If he's dead, then why do another one?
Well, it's pointless. I don't even know why Tom Cruise would go through with it. It makes me sad.
Well, you know.
Well, Tom Cruise just said yes to the Mummy, so I think his judgment's starting to go downhill.
Yeah,
Which, by the way,
Ugh.
I was all gung ho for the Mummy because I'm like, hey, Tom Cruise doesn't say yes to bad
though.
scripts.
Yeah.
He didn't until this movie came out.
God. But if you think about it, like, this is the first bad Tom Cruise movie in a while.
Yeah, which it's good though because that man has a good track record. Man, his Looney's a freaking Looney Tune, but
Why me, dumbass? Why me?
I don't know, man.
I'm not a fan of Top Gun. I was not able to finish the movie mainly because I just couldn't stop laughing. I couldn't take it seriously. And you know, I know it's a different generation.
Get him.
But I want to ask you
kill
guys,
him.
like, story-wise, like, what was the end of Top Gun?
They fuck.
That's it?
No, it's not the ending of Top Gun.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure that's not it.
No, the ending of
you
Top
could ride
Gun.
my cock any day.
That's not. No, it's not what's happening.
That's where my brain turned off.
Yeah, well, your brain was turned off the whole time. Tyler Thunder says hi. The next No Man's Sky update should be coming out soon. I heard it's going to be a huge one, like pretty much No Man's Sky 2.0's relaunch of the game. It's free update, of course. I've been loving No Man's Sky. I'm throwing that out there, and if that's true, the new update's going to be coming out soon. Hopefully not too soon because I won't be here because I want to live stream that.
I'm on black.
Myself, but yeah, that's not going to be.
Man, I don't know about you, Tim, but I do not like No Man's Sky.
Have you played the newer version?
No.
So then
hey,
shut your mouth.
hey,
I'm kidding.
I'll give it a chance.
It's the Dune buggy and like the new base building modes and stuff. It's really cool.
Oh,
Again,
so there's new gameplay mechanics.
Oh, there's a bunch of new gameplay
Hey,
mechanics.
then you know what?
There's a survival mode.
You've caught my attention.
Ray
There's
has
like-
been pushing this game since it came out.
Yeah.
I like the vanilla version. Yes, it wasn't perfect. People overhyped it, and it's their own goddamn fault. And yes, the creator kind of should have kept his mouth shut a little bit. He went
a little crazy. He was like, I regret making the game, and like he got.
Did he?
Yeah,
God damn it.
Well, no, I think he was just in a really bad place. I bet he loves his game now.
Nah, let's go to
Block
Luigi's
City.
Mansion. Luigi's Mansion. Luigi's Mansion.
Oh,
We've
Luigi's
already
Mansion.
been to Block City.
Wait, weren't we already at Luigi's Mansion?
No.
Yeah.
All right, go to Cookie Land.
Yep.
We've done everything. But
What we got? Graham Jensen. I liked No Man's Sky. Now we have Tyler Thunder. It will most likely be coming out on August 6th.
Thank God.
Hey.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's great
Are
news to
they
hear. Thank
talking
you so
about
much.
actually adding any kind of multiplayer?
I mean, hopefully.
Man, that'd be a tough cookie.
I mean, right now it's like Dark Souls. You can leave messages behind for people.
Huh.
Which is...
Okay.
Wait, how do you play this game?
Oh, shit!
Oh!
What's that?
Oh! It's just bomb attack. You just gotta kill it. Yeah. I like this. Damn it. Where are you going? Where are you going? Don't run! Don't run!
Oh, we're using bombs and...
Yeah.
Okay.
We're using bombs like that. We're using bombs like that. We're using bombs like that.
You want to know what's funny?
I like
I've been
it.
using the same strategy of just drifting at you guys.
Who's just
But I'm not
spamming
winning.
bombs like a Mad Hatter right now?
Me?
Damn it, you're stealing my freaking stars. A lot of death and destruction over there. I don't want to be a part of that. I do.
But oh god, what were we talking about for No Man's
Jetsons,
Skies?
and then we mentioned Top Gun,
Oh, we were talking about Top Gun.
which is perfect because No Man's Sky is kind of similar in the sense that you just fly ships. That's it. Other than that, yeah, there's just no.
I see no reason for a sequel.
By the way, if you guys haven't heard of that theory, or not really theory, it's just Quentin Tarantino talked about it in one of his movies that Top Gun's actually about gay, like coming out of the closet.
Oh, yeah.
Look up
Well,
that whole bit. It was hilarious.
Also, he stole that.
I know he did.
Yeah, he stole that, like, whole line from his friend, and his friend got really pissed.
What Quentin did?
Yeah.
Well, Quentin's the mastermind of stealing shit. So, who's doing really bad right now?
Me. And I have the most
God,
bombs.
no!
Yeah!
Fuck you.
You're like that monkey bomb.
Okay, so change course. I like
Oh,
this.
hey.
Change stage. What?
Let's see. Graham Jensen, The Evil Within 2. I'm so fucking hyped. Yes!
October.
God.
October, baby.
Graham, you took the words right out of my big mouth.
And
Oh.
don't say it like that.
Big delicious.
Tyler Thunder says there might be multiplayer being added in this update. Thank you. Okay, dude, you are hyping me up for No Man's Sky so much.
That changes the game for me.
The funny thing is, the game nowadays is just dirt cheap. And with these last couple updates, they've actually been doing a lot of good on sales. They shouldn't have sold the game $60 in the beginning. That was a big no-no in the beginning. But for the time being, it's looking good. Baby Luigi. We're all medium tier characters. Doing balloon battle again? Next topic.
What were we just talking about?
Top Gun.
Top Gun.
Top Gun sucks. That's it. It's over. What were we gonna
Gotcha.
say?
Yeah, moving on from that. Next on, speaking of large planes, Godzilla.
Oh my god, the Godzilla anime.
They're making an anime. Now, I'm going to say it again because I say it all
Nothing.
the time.
It's just a tease, but it's an anime set, I think, 20,000 years in the future, and pretty much the human race has been kicked off the planet because Godzilla's destroyed all of Earth.
Okay.
And they're on a space station, and that's all I have for information.
Guys, I fucking hate this 3D anime that Netflix is trying to push.
It's not 3D anime.
Well,
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's. I just watched the trailer today. It's that 3D style.
Oh, shut up.
I hate it.
It's okay.
It looks
you know
bad.
what? I gotta agree with you, Tim, but it's getting better.
Yes.
And to the point, when I say better, I mean it's more like...
The best version of it so far is the Berserk series.
Yeah, and you know what? There's a new series now, Ajin, A-J-I-N.
Oh, Ajin, yeah.
That does it actually really well, and it's majority, 3D animated. It's the first time I've really liked a series that did that. It's gonna... it's just budget. That's just the reality.
Oh no, I get it.
And it's just, I think it will get better, but, I'm right there with you, Tim. I'm skeptical every time
Gotcha.
I hear that being used.
I respect. I really like that. I know Netflix had a thing a few years ago where they were like, we want to be, we want our foot in the door of the anime thing. We want to push original anime. Like, we want to be behind that.
Yeah.
And I respect that. But I wonder if these creators want to make these, or if it's cheaper to make these 3D ones, and so it's forcing them into that corner.
Bubble.
Well, hand-drawn animation is really different.
Yeah.
So I could see that. But you can still make 2D pretty quickly on the internet.
Yeah.
I mean, not the internet, the computer.
It's a total give and take, because like you can see cheap anime shows where they always reuse frames. That's like the first sign your anime show is cheap is when they reuse frames.
I think also the 3D, it gives a big budget look, and I think that's what a lot of people want.
Mm-hmm.
But because like a 3D anime, like a cheap one's gonna look better than a 3D or a 2D one that, like you said, reuse frames over and over, and it gets really like tedious and boring.
There is a 3D anime film that came out, Gaunt's, based on the Gaunt series.
That one looked good.
It actually was really good.
Yeah,
like
that was
almost
high budget.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked because that, like even the creator of that show, he's learned how to do things on a budget, like with the manga and even the show.
Yeah.
And the show didn't do well,
Damn it.
but the manga was excellent, and it's amazing how he got some really luscious backgrounds using computer animation rather than hand-drawn.
Alright, so we got some comments. Alright, so...
Oh, yeah.
Tyler Thunder says, you guys played Stardew Valley. No, we have not played
I want
Stardew
to.
Valley. But it's made by one guy. I did not know that. Oh my god.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What game?
Stardew Valley?
Stardew
It's
Valley.
similar to like...
I've heard that before.
That's the one that's... Is that the one that's kind of like X-Files?
No.
No? What am I thinking
I think you're thinking of something... Planes, something. I don't fucking know. But this one's like Animal Crossing. In the sense that you're pretty much managing a whole like farmland. Yeah.
Oh, my little
okay.
sister plays this.
Yeah.
She loves it.
Yeah. Like you essentially, the game starts off with you at a job, and you're like, screw this, and you're dead. A dead relative gives you their farm, and you pretty much just and
Harvest Moon, basically.
Yes,
Yeah.
some of it.
Okay. No, I haven't played it, but I mean, I'm not really into those games, so whether I'll check it out soon, probably not. But I always like those concepts.
Yeah, definitely. Another one from Graham Jensen. He talks about. You guys hear about the new Batman?
Series? Like
The new
movie?
Batman movie and the new Tone.
Yeah, Matt Reeves.
What?
Matt Reeves, the guy who's made the last 2 Planet of the Apes movies, and I haven't seen the newest one yet, but I don't even know it's out yet. He wants to make a trilogy, and he wants to focus on Batman as a detective.
No, that's not. Well, not only just that, but it's also he wants to make it more emotional.
Right. But this is something I've been asking the Batman series to do ever since. Like, I love Nolan's take.
Yeah.
But I didn't want it to turn into what it turned into, which is this brooding action thing. Like, it's just sucking, it's riding the dick of Nolan, and it's not getting what he was going for.
Well, I mean, just look at Superman versus Batman.
Exactly.
Batman,
But that's just the color
freaking
tone. Though.
brand.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, his
branded-
actions. Like,
yeah.
you know, I've said this before, where why would Batman use a gun in his dreams if he doesn't use it in real life? Like, it just, there's certain things that just bug me about that Batman, especially, and, you know, the brutality of him marking people with a freaking, oh my god, a brand, you know.
And I don't know, you guys I think will agree with me on this. So, one of the best versions of Batman is the animated series.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
definitely.
And
that's my favorite.
and the best episodes...
Yeah, they have the best characters too. Freaking Joker and the way they announced how the show Two-Face ended up, how they were best friends.
Yes.
And yeah, it was great.
And some of the best episodes are the detective-like ones. Like the one where Scarecrow has been leaving this trail, and Batman and Robin have been following it, and you find out at the end that Batman was poisoned by Scarecrow, and Batman accidentally kills a guy.
Yeah.
And then Robin leaves, and that's how he becomes Nightwing. Like, there was a mystery involved. That's what I want to see the movies do.
Definitely.
I want to see mystery. I want to see him solve crimes.
And,
Also,
you know, if he's gonna kick ass, then have it as like the climax of the scene,
Right?
Whatever, yeah.
And Graham Jensen says that the guy who made Sherlock Holmes is the movie he's producing it.
Oh,
ones-
see, well, shit.
The ones with RDJ, Rob Downey Jr.
Yeah. The Richie, Guy Ritchie. He's producing it, or are they the people who produced it?
The producers, not the director.
Well, he also produces, I think. But okay, do that one.
Sick. Yeah. God, that sounds awesome. Then, so wait, this is a movie. These are the next like trilogy of movies coming up for Batman.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they got it. They
ones
got an
with
all
Ben
new
Affleck.
director, and they don't want it to be Zack Snyder anymore.
Oh, so it will be Ben Affleck as Batman?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was missing that.
'Cause
part.
I like Ben Affleck.
I thought we were
Jesus.
already fishing out Ben Affleck.
No,
for
he's,
Batman.
he's staying there.
He wasn't my problem with the movie.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
actually one
no.
of the better Batmans that I've ever seen.
I thought he was a
portrayed.
good Batman. Just the Batman he portrayed in that movie was not good.
Right.
It was just the writing was terrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely. God damn it. Terrible. Piss off. You almost hit me.
Yay.
Dude, if you had to drift that long in your car, you'd probably just tip over.
No, your tires just burst.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, come on, you stupid bastard.
That's why go-kart tires are solid. Later.
Okay. I shouldn't have picked this fucking convertible. Trying to show my girl a good time.
I mean, they're all convertibles.
Well, yeah, but this one is like a convertible car. Like, I don't think you'd call a go-kart a convertible.
I would.
It's a strange life you lead.
It's a convertible. You can put your head out
Well,
top.
I think convertible means it can be converted. I don't know.
Yeah, but guess what? The phrasing has gone to crap ever since the beginning.
I wouldn't call Yoshi a dinosaur, but you know, he's definitely some type of dinosaur with freakishly large tongue.
And dick.
Oh,
Can you stop?
That's another story.
that's the next topic.
Okay.
The-
And people in the comment section are saying, Martha! Martha!
Why did he say that name?
Oh,
Martha!
I know a Martha too. She was my neighbor.
God,
We're best friends now.
that deserves an Oscar right there.
Martha?
Just Martha.
Why'd you say that name?
But
Why'd you say that name?
I don't know. Why did I say it? Why did you say it? Oh, I'm
I don't
scared.
know.
Can you no, stop it. Don't do that. Don't throw it. Don't do it. Why'd you get a freaking blue shell at second place?
Yeah, why aren't I getting fucking blue shells?
No, I don't want anyone to get blue shells.
Okay,
Sick.
so let's
God,
talk about now. Speaking of these big franchise
You have
movies,
terrible time, by the way, because now I have the speed strips.
the American version of Attack on Titan.
Oh, what? That's gonna happen?
Didn't I tell you that?
So, are we
so
talking
it's-
live
it's-
action movie?
Yes.
Dude,
So
so
the Japanese ones were not good.
no, they're bad.
They're just they're bad in a sense. Like if you love the series, you may like them, but it's just they're cheesy. Like
Yeah.
it's hard to take any live action anime film. It's going to be tough because you're dealing with a already set style.
Yeah.
And taking that to live action and being able to translate that
It's hard.
well is just, it's tough.
I'm calling it now. So they're gonna cast German actors or actors and give them German accents, and people are gonna complain that there aren't Japanese actors.
I would like them if they were Germans.
I'm okay with some Japanese actors, but these are German characters.
I would like German characters. Exactly.
You know what? I agree with you that the development of like Full Metal Alchemist, that's going to be coming up.
Yeah.
And, the debate is everybody should be Asian. Well, wait a minute. No, this whole story is multiracial.
Exactly. So screw that.
Now
match the races.
Now the idea is, okay, well, who should fit the character better? Honestly, I don't care who you're going to pick race-wise.
Right.
As long as you do the character justice.
But
you're right though. Like,
but at the same time,
geologically,
if you're shoving a bunch of white people in there for no reason, it's like stop.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah.
Well,
go for the best role.
This just goes back to the Scarlett Johansson thing. Like, she should have been Japanese because it takes place in Neo Tokyo.
Yes. Well, see, there's a character where I'm like, why did you have to whitewash her? You didn't have to do it. In fact, you should have kept a Japanese lead actor for that.
She wasn't that great in that.
Nope.
I respect her as an actress because she's done good damn roles. I mean, look at what was that one movie, the Alien one?
Fucking Under the Skin.
Under the Skin.
Oh god,
like
that's such a good movie.
that was a fantastic role of a lifetime for her.
Ghost in the Shell was a lot like, what was that DNA movie where her intellect goes through the roof?
That's Salt.
Oh no, not Salt.
No,
Lucy.
Not Salt.
Lucy.
Yeah.
That was the same character in Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
Just.
Did you like that movie, Lucy?
It was all right. It was fun.
Because I didn't like it until I realized recently that the director was intentionally making a B-movie comedy, sort of.
Oh, good for him. Nobody knew that.
No,
I didn't get that.
It's the same stage.
It's but guys, it's
oh shit, my bad.
It's the guy who made shit. It's the what's it called? It's starting Bruce Willis. He's in space.
Fifth Element.
Fifth Element.
Oh.
He's a comedy action director.
Okay.
That's what he was going for.
Well, you know what? Like, the movie had its funny moments, and it was just, I thought it was well done.
The guy's not an idiot. There was all these plot points. Everyone's like, that's not what using your brain is like. And I agreed with them until I realized that he did it on purpose.
Yeah, he was doing all that for schlockers.
Well, exactly. Like, I don't consider the movie serious at all, but it's just fun. Like, finally someone takes an imaginative approach to this, right?
Right.
And that's why I dug it. But, going back to Attack on Titan, you were saying about the movie, right?
Yeah, so this just brings me to, they're also making a live-action Bleach film.
Oh,
American live-action Bleach film.
No, it's not American.
It's not American.
Okay.
Japanese.
Oh, no, yeah, this is the Japanese one we were talking about before.
Okay, but here's the
it's
thing.
coming out summer 2018.
Here's the thing, guys, though. I don't know if you read this or not. An American company has purchased Bleach.
Yeah.
Because they want to make a slew of anime live action. Naruto is a guaranteed yes. It's coming out in the next couple of years.
Oh god, what are they gonna cast?
Man, that's gonna be weird.
Yeah.
I know they've
what?
done Full Metal Alchemist, Attack on Titan, Death Note. And, Death Note's gonna be coming out. What is it this year?
August.
Yeah, God.
Or September. Who knows?
So it's gonna start. We're gonna see anime series.
This is where Hollywood thinks they should go.
And you know what? Again, they're messing it up. Netflix is following suit, but they're like, you know what? Screw that. We're gonna get one of the better series, Death Note, and probably not try to screw it up. And also, again, I know we mentioned this. We talked about this last time, right? That people complaining that the Death Note series is different, and why don't we get like a Japanese version? It does exist.
There's 2 of them, right? Or 3?
3. It's 3 movies.
there's 3 movies of that shit.
And also people saying, oh, they better stick to like the source material. Well, I just thought that the Japanese, because again, the live action movie did not stray very, very far from the source material, and that's completely fine.
Yeah.
Let them do their own thing. I have faith in this Death Note movie. Yes, granted, I understand you said you didn't really care for it.
I'm with Tim on this one. I do not have faith in this.
I do.
And the main
it's
reason,
because of the director.
You know what? If they get good actors, that's going to be great. If they have a good direction with it, I'm all for it. My problem is maybe they'll overlook little things that encompasses Japanese culture.
Mm-hmm.
Like with Death Note, there's certain reasons why he did the things he did, the way he did them, because that's Japanese culture. Whereas in today's age, that might look silly if we use that as a plot point.
And also to cram 20-something episodes into like a 2-hour movie. Ugh.
Yeah, just or anytime you're trying to shorten a huge story of an anime, you're asking for trouble, unless you're thinking about it firsthand.
Again, yeah, I don't think they're gonna go their own way. They're not gonna go the whole.
I hope they just take a lot of liberties with it and they use that to an advantage. Like,
yeah, definitely.
Of course, I wish they could have done a Japanese actor. Big whoop. I saw it coming. I like the fact that they were able to change L up too. That's great.
Oh yeah, that's interesting. Yeah.
Really cool idea. How it will play out, like in America, if that's how they're gonna lead this thing, that'll be a whole different story. We'll see how that goes.
I wonder if what's really gonna happen, and this happens a lot with, even superhero movies. We're gonna have the bad ones up front. Like I don't really care for like the original X-Men movie. Yeah. I wouldn't call it bad. Like it's not ass.
I see what you're saying. Like we have these movies now, but then later on, someone tries to.
When they become a hype, yeah, and like you get someone like Christopher Nolan who takes a series and really makes it great.
Yeah.
Who was the one that they were optioning for? Akira, not Jordan Peele. Who was the other one? Like huge.
Did they pick a director on?
No, they can't. They keep changing directors, but there was one who was attached, and everyone was like, "Oh crap, I'm down." Who was it? I forgot.
When I was excited when I heard Jordan Peele was going to write. Like,
yeah,
I'd be interesting to see him take a shot at it.
Definitely.
But he said he doesn't want to do blockbusters. He wants to keep making his little small movies.
That's exactly what I want.
I respect all the way.
Yeah.
I mean, he's already been in the limelight. He's like, you know what? You guys suck. I'm gonna do my own stuff.
Seriously. But something as big budget as like a Naruto or Attack on Titan. Do you think any company could ever do that justice?
No.
Do you imagine? Can you imagine like the production value a Naruto movie is going to take?
No. What I wanted to point out though is, imagine when this thing gets like really, really big in about 5 years, dude. Someone's going to try a One Piece live action, and my God, that will be would be terrible.
Well, here's funny enough is the One Piece movies in the series are doing fine on their own. They do not need anybody to step in, because even the movies have proven, like, it's like the deal with Dragon Ball Z movies.
Right.
Like, they're not necessarily great. They're just, part of the story, some villain that they wanted to explore, but they didn't get to do a full-on, like, season of them. And that's what One Piece does with their movies. They're just side stories, no relation to the overall cusp of what's going on. But they're enjoyable, and some of them are like mystery stories, or some of them are like, oh, we're gonna find this rare treasure we heard about, or we're looking into. Or,
enjoy that.
Oh, there's a mad scientist building a new doomsday device. Like, we want to check this out, or whatever. Like, that's what it should stick to. And can you imagine like translating like a Dragon? Whoa, wait, we have that, the Dragon Ball Z movie.
Oh God,
no.
And that's my point. Is like you take these silly anime stories, like One Piece. It's ridiculous, but I'm a huge fan of it. Trying to translate that into live action for a general audience, no, not gonna happen.
You want to talk about whitewashing? That movie was just terrible.
Yeah, it's just...
Dude, then they had, freaking, what's his name? Who was Master Roshi? Chow Yun-Fat, wasn't it?
Chow Yun-Fat,
yeah.
yeah.
That,
who's Chinese?
I know,
oh my God.
And I'm fine with, Chinese actor, but, dude, God damn it, no.
Oh. God, just thinking about that has got me, like,
it's
mentally
terrible.
Unstable.
It sucks. It sucks so much.
Yeah, it just, like, Tim, you were saying, like, whether you could do this production-wise or not. I
don't think
you
so.
could,
right?
But it's gonna look ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, it would look like a joke movie or something. Like, it's like when you have YouTube and they make, like, fake films.
Yes.
And they add all these special effects. It would look like that, and it wouldn't be tolerable.
No.
Maybe for like 5-10 seconds, or 10 minutes or so, but a whole movie of that, no thank you.
I was I'll spin this to unless we have any better topics, but I'll spin this to, do you guys notice that there's never really been a good ninja movie? I watched this guy's video essay, and he talked about how if you look at the history of movies, some fucking beautiful, amazing samurai films, right? Name some good ninja movies.
I can't. I was about to say
Beverly Hills
Shogun,
Ninja.
but that's
Beverly Hills Ninja, fucking that one Ninja Assassin, which was ass, that came out a few years ago.
oh my god, there's some really good series in that realm
Nah,
too. Like,
there's
you
gotta
ever
be
hear of
something.
Tenchu?
Huh?
The games
Tenchu,
Tenchu?
Yeah.
They're really sick and dark.
Yeah.
And they're twisted too. Like stuff like that. I see your point. Like, oh my god,
He
that
did
would be.
He talked about, like, what happened was, sometime in the 80s, American culture took ninjas and made them background side villains, like, to, like, they became cronies for, like, you know, you'll see some, like, some Russian gangster, right, but he'll have ninjas for whatever reason on his side, and they just get their asses kicked, and they're like, they become cronies. That's what happened to them.
Yeah.
Instead of this, like, highly respected society of people who
And art. and
have
just-
secret arts and, yeah.
Yeah. God.
So, to make a Naruto movie, a good one, hypothetically would be to bring the ninja series back. To bring ninjas back.
At least into a new light.
Yeah.
At the very least.
Which, I can't even fucking imagine.
Alright. Now, how many more topics do you have? We're switching over to a new game in honor of one of our bigger topics we haven't even touched on.
Did we talk about Spider-Man Homecoming?
No, we have not. Is that the last one?
That's like the last one on this
the
list.
last major one.
Okay. Well, guess what we're doing?
In honor of Spider-Man Homecoming.
We're switching over to
My favorite, one of my favorite
games of all
games
time.
of all time.
All time.
All time.
So you can understand that we are fans of the Spider-Man genre, series, games, movies, all that stuff. He's my favorite Marvel character.
And on top of that, it's Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, which has been the best so far because I do not like.
Hey man,
Yep.
I really like Andrew Garfield.
Get the hell out of here, Ray.
By the way, did you guys see that on IGN they posted some horrible like video saying, so this new movie is gonna have spider sense. Apparently, all the old ones never had spider sense.
What?
I'm like,
Bullshit.
How does he dodge the glider at the end of the first one?
not only that, when Peter's discovering his powers, what's his first power he discovers? He's got web shooters. Second one, spider sense.
Oh, because his grandma's coming up the stairs.
No, because remember he's about to get
Oh,
punched
you
by
get punched
Flash.
in the face. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the whole fight scene is like, oh crap! Now he has like super reflexes. And it's like, yeah, that's exactly what that is.
What fucking horseshit?
I don't know, but they
That's just weird.
they did some damage control and they changed the video. I'm sorry, I don't mean to call it IGN, but you know sometimes they're really stupid. But regardless, it's supposed to be Spider-Man 2.
Slip ups.
Oh yeah, but yeah, the Spider-Man
God,
Homecoming
I forgot
movie.
how cool this game is.
It's so freaking.
Just right off the bat,
have
you're
you-
just swinging away.
Please tell me you've seen the Spider-Man game
Yeah,
footage,
the game
the
footage.
new stuff.
Dude,
Oh,
It
looks
looks
so
sick.
sexy.
See, that's what I was gonna say. So, Homecoming, I'm middle on. I want it to be good, but I feel like I've had my heart broken this past few years.
No.
The new game.
Well, the reviews. Yeah, the game. That's because we trust Insomniac so much.
Yeah, that's
And
what
from
it
what
is.
they've shown us, I'm just like, I'm sold. Day one buy.
yeah.
You got a special edition. I'll buy that too. Come on, man. I want it. I'm not even kidding. I would buy a special
Oh my
edition.
god, well, it's like,
For some-
you could look at, like, different Spider-Man games. Like, they did a game, Spider-Man Ultimate.
Yeah.
It was the Ultimate series.
No, almost.
I never
And what-
played that.
It was like, cell-shaded graphics.
Yeah.
It was actually not bad.
You know what else
It
is
was
not bad?
Pretty cool.
Shattered Dimensions.
Oh
For
shit,
the
I
PS3.
forgot about that.
That one was
Oh,
cool.
Yeah,
it had the
yeah.
noir Spider-Man. It had Miles Morales.
Oh,
It had
yeah.
it was
Remind
freaking
me,
awesome.
with Shattered Dimensions, did they still have the web slinging thing throughout the cities?
I believe so. Yes.
Well, no.
There's
Shattered
stages.
Dimensions. It's
like
not an
stages.
open world.
No,
There's
there's
stages.
Some
yeah.
stages are open world. Though.
Oh, they are.
Yeah. Some.
Oh.
Okay.
But they're not as big as this.
Okay.
It's just like a kind of like a sandbox kind of mini. You know what I mean? But they're like stages. Yeah, you're right.
What's been proven so far with so Homecoming's supposed to be good, like you were saying. It's getting good reviews,
Got good
right?
reviews, yeah.
I love the Tobey Maguire ones, at least 1 and 2.
Man,
I can tell.
that's where I break. I love all three.
Yeah, I don't hate the third one anymore.
Of course,
it's
of
bad,
course.
but
hate.
Let me redeem myself. The third is the worst.
I
of all of them.
hate parts of her.
oh yeah,
Because you want to know something? J. Jonah Jameson is probably at his best in part.
oh yeah.
Although some of the jokes do kind of land flat. The whole, loud buzzer thing on his table, that was a little too schlocky. That was straight Sam Raimi. I like that, but a little too much for J. Jonah.
Mm-hmm.
Drink plenty of water. Thank you.
Have they cast a new Jay Jonah? Oh no, he's not a photographer yet. He's in high school.
Yeah, he's a high school student.
That'll be in the sequel or the third one.
Yeah. Well, they were trying to show that he was in Amazing Spider-Man 2 as a horrible text message. He's texting Jay Jonah like, oh yeah, so by the way, Spider-Man is not a bad guy. Maybe we should put that in your paper. And Jay Jonah's reply is, never! In the text message. And I'm like, oh cool, that's supposed to be Jay Jonah? Yeah, eat my cock. No, that's not. The whole part, all of part 2 was just terrible.
We have Graham Jensen again. I fucking love this fucking game. This game is my childhood.
Seriously, dude, I know.
Yeah, we know, buddy. That's why we had to play it when we talk about Spider-Man.
It's one of the greatest, if not.
I think I played this on GameCube. When I think.
Oh yeah, I played that version too. Yeah.
They were all pretty much just awesome.
Yeah, they're all great.
Graphical differences. That was it.
The Xbox version, of course,
ones.
is the best one.
Yeah.
Of all the graphic fidelity, but PS2,
really?
PS2 is the poorest, but it runs the smoothest.
The GameCube one was pretty nice.
GameCube one's. Here's the thing with the GameCube. The GameCube was possibly the most powerful system out of all of them. Even more powerful than the Xbox. The problem is the stupid mini DVDs destroyed them.
Really?
Yeah, the content size. You couldn't have games huge.
Wow.
So they had to
And then what? Even like the big difference though was like Resident Evil was the first. Like, was that the first game with the multi-disc for GameCube? I thought
Resident
it was.
Evil 1?
4?
No, 4.
No, Resident Evil 1 was multi-disc anyways too, and Resident Evil 0.
No, for GameCube.
Yes, Resident Evil 0 and 1 were multi-disc.
Those were multi?
Yes.
Oh shit.
God, I don't remember that.
Swear
I
to
thought
God.
they were worn.
I don't even know if 4 was multi-disc, but you're right.
0 was
0 was
2.
multi-disc. So
Yeah,
was 1.
you're right. Yeah, shit, you're right.
Because 1, the first disc ends at the train for 0.
Oh god.
And then you go to the next
wow,
disc
it's
for
just been that long then.
Yeah. And then pretty much laboratory for part 1?
That's shocking because like those games aren't graphically that better.
You out of your fucking mind? Yes,
0
they are.
and 1?
0 and dude, they ported
They're
them.
good.
They ported them straight to the PS4. Have you seen those versions?
I haven't seen.
Yeah.
Wait, we played the PS4 ones on there.
That's the same game. There's like a tiny bit of tweaking, tiny. It's the same game.
I'm just thinking of like scope though.
No,
because, like,
even at the scope. Okay, fine.
Like
bigger.
Resident Evil 4 just has those massive moments.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Where you have like, for example, oh my god, I forgot what they're called, Gigantes or whatever. The big like cave troll looking dudes. You had those moments. Then you'd have like the huge townsfolk like swarming you in the beginning. Like those were some pretty epic moments, and everything was very smooth, very graphically well done.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the other one, it's like you had computer models in like painted landscapes rather than full immersive environments. That's why I was like, that's why I say it's not graphically as good.
All right, boys, it is. So.
I'm
good for a bit. Okay.
Good for a bit. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, here, wait. Let's talk about Spider-Man.
Spider-Man Homecoming. Yes.
You guys have seen the trailer.
Okay.
I'm totally excited for this new villain. This is gonna be.
I know.
Oh, dude,
awesome.
the Vulture. Dude, they couldn't have chose a better
They
freaking
teased
actor.
the Vulture in the last one. They were like, "Look, there's his wings."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, please don't do him and just ruin him," because they ruined Rhino.
I mean, Vulture in the original.
Let's just not talk about
Vulture in the no, that was Lizard. They never teased Vulture in the original.
Yeah. In number 2, when he's walking through the lab, you see a bunch of.
I'm talking about the original 3.
Oh
no. They had
but he was talked about.
I know they were doing the Sinister Six bullshit. I know that, but that movie was terrible. Amazing Spider-Man 2 was just awful.
Ugh.
They had one of the best moments ever captured in a fucking Spider-Man movie ever.
Oh, when she dies?
The death of Gwen Stacy. I'm sorry if that's a spoiler, but it's
that.
not.
Didn't that comic come out in 1983?
No, I'm saying for the movie, but I'm saying don't even watch the movie. That series is dead, so we can spoil it all we want.
Yeah.
I will say that. Yeah,
they did not earn that death.
That moment was heartbreaking.
But they didn't earn it.
Yeah.
That whole series did not earn it. And also the whole stupid Green Goblin, that pissed me off how he changed into it.
Graham Jensen, what do you guys think about Chris Pratt being the new Indiana Jones?
Is that real?
That's not real. It was canceled. Steven Spielberg said he's going to make another one.
I was going to say that. I don't think that's right.
Yeah, that was a rumor, and I thought that never went to fruition. I don't want it to be. He's not.
No,
he's not indie. He doesn't look like indie.
He's too silly.
If
they're gonna cast an Indiana Jones, choose what was his name? Anthony Gruber?
Who?
The guy who played him in that one movie, Memories of Madeline.
Oh, they would never do that, right?
He played him already as a young man.
Yeah, but
that
doesn't have the star power they want, right?
They have the star power, but you know they can suck dick with the star power. They can just do something right.
Yeah.
The guy has the freaking mannerisms. He has the acting down. He's actually a good actor. He can emulate so many other actors. It's freaking crazy.
I like that guy a lot too.
Anthony Ingruber.
I honestly think Spielberg's gonna basically with this next one. Okay, I think he's gonna do something where he like slips it in like another indie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'd be cool with that. I mean, look at that short film from Han Solo, the one on the internet. The one with the guy who did all those Robin Williams impressions.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, but he knocked it out of the park with Han Solo.
Great.
It's like
great job.
Choose the actor. Stop going with this star power bullshit. Nobody cares. Chris Pratt is a great actor. I freaking love Chris Pratt.
Oh yeah, me too.
But put him in roles that match him. I'm not saying he can't be a good Han. I mean, if he can literally show us like they show us an audition tape, and he literally just pops out of a freaking out of his ass here's Indiana Jones, and he really makes me believe it. I'm like, I'll shut up. I'll shut the hell up. I just want perfect casting. If you're going to emulate an old character, and saying, oh, this is a prequel, emulate the character. And not only that, keep George Lucas away from it.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Sorry, Georgie. We love you, pal.
George, you're a great human being. Literally one of these saints as a person. But damn it, you are.
So, okay. I was just checking up on the Chris Pratt thing, because I was like, there's no way.
Is it true?
George... Wow. Hold 1 second. Steven Spielberg was talking about directing this movie, and there was talk of Chris Pratt, because obviously Harrison Ford was like, no, I don't want to do this. And so I guess, funny enough, TMZ tried to interview Chris Pratt, and they ambushed him on the spot, and apparently he didn't even know about this.
Oh, God.
So he was just like, if this is happening, he's like, this is the first time I'm hearing about it. So he's like, I have no idea. So officially, no, we don't know if this is happening or not.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
It's always been a rumor.
But I guess it's being talked about, and that was the latest thing. I guess Steven Spielberg dropped the ball in trying to announce it that way.
Oh,
I'm going to be the guy who says it's not going to happen with Chris Pratt. Trust me, internet.
Who knows? He's such a popular actor nowadays.
No, and that's fine. Just
if they get away with it,
star power crap. Just go with the right role.
I just don't think it's what he wants as an actor.
Yeah, no, he just doesn't fit the bill.
You know what? Choose Ryan Reynolds. There you go.
Yeah. How about that?
Yeah. You know what? Actually,
I wouldn't be against it. I'm really thinking about it. I wouldn't
go
be
with
against
that
it.
one more than Chris Pratt.
Okay,
and it'd be serious Ryan Reynolds, because I've seen him in serious movies.
Yeah,
and it's
exactly.
That's the character I would be cool with, and he has little slivers of comedy. Because nowadays Ryan Reynolds has become synonymous with Deadpool.
Dude,
and
so
that's fine.
I just read a Deadpool comic I just read one, and how do you guys feel about the sequel? Are you excited for Deadpool?
Oh, that trailer looked awesome.
You know what?
That trailer sold me.
Yeah.
God,
him trying to change in the freaking phone booth, and then him coming out. Ooh, wait a minute, that guy's already dead. He walks up to him, starts stealing his ice cream. You're not getting this Cherry Garcia, are you? All right. Should have called Logan.
As long as Cable is indeed in Deadpool 2, Deadpool 2, I'm totally pumped for it.
Dude, we were talking about how Matt Reeves was a great director for Batman, how we're excited. It's the guy who made John Wick.
Ooh.
He's directing the next Deadpool.
Hey,
I'm in.
I'm totally cool with
this
that.
action is going to be
as long
nuts.
as they can keep the humor good and just like the trailer. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I just love the fact that the reason why Deadpool forgets his guns at the end of the first movie. It's not really a spoiler.
Yeah.
But it's because they didn't have the budget to do an action set piece. So they're let's make it a joke. So he leaves his guns behind, so it's crap! Where's my guns?
I mean, still, that fight is so awesome anyway.
They
couldn't have done it any better.
Yeah.
I would have been bummed if it was just a big shootout,
I agree. Although the beginning was just still awesome.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Graham Jensen. Are you sure these aren't rumors, dude? So they are making a new Ghostbusters. I've never even heard of that.
They're making a new Ghostbusters?
They're going to have to reboot it because they screwed up the last one so
As
bad.
far as the Chris Pratt thing,
according to TMZ, as a...
Don't go with TMZ. They don't know
Well,
shit.
no, I know. But this was literally like Chris Pratt just being ambushed for this, and he was up to talk to him about it.
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters?
That's the new topic.
I have no idea about that one. I did not like the new Ghostbusters movie.
And you want to know something? Like, everyone keeps saying, it's
Oh,
because of the women.
No,
Bullshit. Every
no.
single one of those actresses are hilarious.
I thought the actors
writing.
were great choices. I just think the writing was terrible. And just the...
And you know what really turned me off in the beginning? And I mentioned this in my review of the stupid trailer. Was the very beginning. 30 years later. Or no, 30 years ago. Like, so this is a sequel. Obviously, right? Why would you reference the old movies if you're going to be, talking about the old ones? And they show, like, the what's it called? The firehouse. Where Ghostbusters was set in the first movie. And out of nowhere, it's like, oh no, yeah, they're not even connected at all. They're not even the same universe. Like, so then don't fucking talk about the first one. Why are you trying to ride the coattails of the old one if you literally have nothing to do with it? You're clearly trying to do a reboot. Don't be stupid and do that. And then the whole trailer came out, and all the jokes freaking landed horribly.
Sure, there is...
Leslie Jones's character was dumb in the sense that, oh yeah, she was there just because she knew the streets. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Make them all freaking...
fit?
No, not fit. Jesus.
Well, what's his name? The
scientist.
She's supposed to
Smart.
be She's supposed to. She was there because she was supposed to be like what's the black actor from?
Ernie Hudson?
Yeah.
Ernie Hudson was the everyman who was supposed to represent everyone else.
That's what I'm saying.
And they didn't go for that.
And I that's why I liked Ernie, and he wasn't just there to be the sort of black actor, but to just slap on, Leslie Jones is funny. She knows the streets because black people know the streets. I think it's lazy.
Oh yeah, and originally it was supposed to be Eddie Murphy.
What?
Yeah. Back in the old days, the whole script, it used to be, I think John Candy was involved. So was John Belushi. And Dan Aykroyd wasn't even supposed to be in the movie. Not originally, at least.
Wow.
He took the role because, like, crap, we don't have anyone else, so I'm going to use it. And also...
Oh, no, continue.
Eddie Murphy was supposed to be Winston's character. And, that's actually kind of the mess up thing, too, because when Winston, or Ernie Hudson, read for the role, he read all of Eddie Murphy's lines. When the movie actually started, coming more into production, they started saying, oh yeah, we're cutting your character down a lot. You don't get to be introduced until like two-thirds into the movie, and you're near the end. So it's kind of like a big, punch in the dick for him.
Yeah, fuck that.
Because originally Eddie Murphy's character was supposed to be a freaking scientist with them. They were all supposed to be scientists. But yeah.
So
a lot of stuff came in the way and just started destroying things.
So I guess to Graham Jensen's question, apparently they are doing the sequel to the Ghostbusters. But there's kind of like a stump because they did not make enough money as they wanted to.
I know, that's what I heard, that they stopped.
New movie.
Yes, they stopped.
So
production.
Sony says they are going to go through with it for the franchise.
Okay.
But there's no other... I'm not finding any other news about it. So
it must be old news, but fire Paul Feig.
Yeah, like, mind you, like, all this information, like, according to, like, box office and what Sony said, this is last year.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's last year. Yeah, I knew about that last year too.
Yeah, same here. Whether they do go through with it, that seems to be up in the air. There's no for sure answer anymore. I'm sure they were thinking about it when they started it.
Like, no, definitely. That's the whole franchise.
But
then
that was before we saw it.
Box office. Well, the thing is, the movie could have sucked too, and they still would have made another one. But the thing is, they didn't make the money. So at that point, shit. So if they remake one, fine. Just keep people that don't deserve it away from it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Give it to Adam McKay. Although, funny enough, Adam McKay wouldn't even touch it because remember how we were talking about Clue?
Yeah.
He was supposed to remake it, and the fact of the matter is, like, you know what? That script in the first one was so tight, I can't even touch this. So that movie's also not even going to be made probably for a long time too, because...
And also, I want Adam McKay to make original shit.
Oh yeah, Adam McKay's great.
Like,
for original shit.
After fucking... what's it called? Damn it.
Not the other guys.
The big...
Oh my god.
It's a movie starring Ryan Gosling, Christian Bale, Brad Pitt.
Jacked to the tits!
Jacked to the tits!
Big score? No. The big crash. No, the big... Look this up.
Come on, Internet, help us.
Looking this up. Adam McKay.
Adam McKay?
Adam McKay.
Sorry.
The big...
Wow, it's killing me. I freaking love this movie too.
Adam McKay movies, right?
Yes.
What are you looking for?
The
Big
Big
Short?
The Big Short. Cocksucker motherfucker.
Jesus.
I was going to say that a long time ago, but I'm like, that can't be the movie.
That has to be it. Yeah, that's Adam McKay.
I want him to just keep making movies like
Oh my god,
he wants
does
to make.
amazing movies.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
And the other guys. I love the other guys.
Where's this fucking store?
Spider-Man Homecoming is coming out this...
Today. We can go.
Oh,
we
wow.
can try to go see it tonight.
Shit.
I just realized this game has like no music.
Is it not?
No.
Shit.
It's on. And also, I'm listening to the freaking like the audio from the podcast. Like there's like no sound in there.
Huh.
Oh,
It's
shit.
all I'm hearing is "Help me, Spider-Man, help me!" in the midst of us yelling and talking shit. Is there any other topics? Anything else you guys want to mention? Didn't someone say something about? You came in here talking about something. What was it?
There was a multitude of things, actually.
Music. Something about music.
Music.
I was talking about the project with Mason.
Besides that,
We were
No,
wait. Fuck. I vaguely remember what you're
I
talking
know
about.
it's pissing me off. I want to know.
yeah, I'm trying to think of anything. I'm thinking of the new Monster Hunter game that was announced.
I mean, yeah.
I'm still on that. Yeah. So that's for PS4.
Just PS4.
PS4.
Yes.
And it's gonna be online.
Better be.
From the oh yeah, of course, yeah, I know it will be online. Those are all online games, but what it looks like is you can drop in during missions, which is a new feature. Usually you have to wait and queue up with people, and then you leave. And
no, it's gonna be like just huge servers, yeah.
So that was kind of a hassle because sometimes you get empty servers for like hours. And you just end up playing by yourself for the night or whatever.
Yeah, I remember you
now
telling
it's
me
like,
about that.
oh, people can jump in.
Pain in the
Or
ass, yeah.
you join a group of people, but they're already in a mission, so you have
Yeah.
to wait for them to get out.
Yeah, so screw it, you just join in like, oh,
Yeah.
second wind, he's here, our
So
reinforcements.
that would be awesome. I don't know how loot is gonna react with that, because then you could just arrive and just take credit for it. So
Yeah.
that's my complaint with that. But who knows? It's still up in the air. It's gonna be fucking awesome.
They better be.
I'm trying to think of what your guys.
I know, we were
asking
talking
me
about something earlier about...
something with music.
You said something about music, something changed, or what you guys walked in here talking about something.
Oh, you were talking about the Jay-Z thing.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. That's it.
Let's talk about that. Yeah, it was...
Okay.
So-
Okay. Yeah,
so-
please start this one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, well, to start things off, like, I selfishly love that the political climate in the United States right now has forced everybody to turn their brains on.
Not, rap. We were talking about that rap. Okay, that was one thing. Rap is dead.
Or no, that's the thing.
At least mainstream rap.
A lot of rap is shit. But the thing is, when you get to the quality stuff right now,
I know.
it's as good as it's ever been. Like,
we're not saying Jay-Z's crap. We're talking what's his name?
Little Yachty.
Lil Yachty.
We're talking about
that's
rappers
shit.
like Lil Yachty and stuff like that.
That's all garbage. You know what? Don't take our word for it. Take the original OGs from the old day who hey, so Lil Jon, what do you think about Lil Yachty?
Not Little John, Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg. Hey, Snoop Dogg, what do you think about this new cat, Lil Yachty?
Oh, no. It was, sorry.
Fuck is...
Lil Wayne, I thought you were talking about something else. Lil Wayne, they asked him, do you know, what do you think of, Lil Yachty and Lil Uzi Vert and Future? And he's like, I don't know what you just said.
I don't know what the fuck those things were. But I don't know what any of those things are.
No. So, I want...
And funny enough, I've actually seen interviews of like Lil Yachty and all them. They were defending themselves and all these people calling this shit. And it's like, no. You have no talent. I'm saying that right now. You have no fucking talent. And yes, people will listen to music, and I'm sorry if you do listen to music, if you like the music. I'm just not a fan. But I just don't like the people also. They're real, pieces of
They
shit.
feel like shitty people, don't they?
Yes, they're just so high and mighty themselves, and they're just like, motherfucker,
There's
you're
this
lucky.
guy- there's this
Just
dude
understand that you're fucking lucky.
There's this dude, I think his name's Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh,
He's
God.
another one of these guys who's like, look, I'm white and I rap, and that's basically it. There's no substance to it.
Like
I
Eminem,
happen
who
to be-
had to
Exactly.
bust his balls to become the best rapper. Not best white rapper, the best rapper ever. Had nothing to do with he's white. Nothing to do with it.
No, man. When the dude came from trailer parks and being homeless
Yeah.
and still trying to write songs during those times, damn. Fuck. much respect for that. Whereas now you have guys who, they learn stuff on their laptop.
Yeah.
They learn to rhyme words such as ass with grass, and that leads to marijuana, which talks like
Hilarious.
I'm in a sauna, and then you just turn the
FIFA
mumble on.
FIFA.
I've been going down the train where I'm gonna break my brain, and then I get laid. Yeah,
I'm out. It's like at that point, I'm down. I'm
it's
out.
just like, what the fuck are we talking about here?
I mean, it's what you were just saying. How he came back. He came from nothing. Like he made even a joke about that in one of his songs. In the second album, it's like they said it couldn't be rap. Like it couldn't rap about being broke no more. They didn't say I couldn't rap about coke no more.
Yeah,
it's like, Jesus Christ. But it's like, and the funny thing is, like, a lot of his music is very, very edgy, and it's because, well, like how you were saying about the social climate,
because he had something to say.
And the social climate, and going back to that,
but Tim, you were specifically saying towards this Jay-Z video. Can you talk about it a bit?
I think everyone on the internet needs to look up this new Jay-Z video, which is called The Story of OJ. And he had them... It's directed by Mark Romanek, who, if you guys don't know, made 1 Hour Photo starring Robin Williams. Great movie.
Okay.
It's an animated movie, or music video, where they... Specifically, Jay-Z said he wanted the animation to be as racist as possible. So they have the big lips, the wide nose.
Like, like the old blackface like cartoons. Like those the Dirty Seven, or like the Merry Melodies.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah. They were using that kind of animation.
Yeah, and he did it on purpose, and it's to show the whole thing. I'm not going to sing it because there's no way you could sing that song.
Sorry, Center 22. Sorry, go.
Oh, they say the N-word way too many times for me to sing it. But he's basically talking about OJ said he wasn't black because he said he was OJ. Like, don't.
And if you watch the new series on Netflix, that's not on Netflix, but it was started.
It's on Hulu now, I think. Yeah.
But there's a lot of truth to that. Like OJ didn't want to be called a black person; he just called himself OJ. I'm not white. I'm not black. I'm OJ. And
this Jay-Z video, as fucking beautiful as the animation is, like beautiful in like what it's homaging anyway.
Yeah, it's there's art and like aesthetic to it because of how messed up it is, but he's using it. As a weapon, like
using it to his full advantage.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, it gets the point across.
Exactly.
And his whole thing is, he says like, sorry, I'm not gonna sing it, but it's like white N-word, dark N-word, da 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 da. His whole thing, he's talking about how like, OJ, you think you're not black, but you have to, you had to dance for all these white people to get where you were. Think about it. Like you became someone's no. Like, I don't know. It's beautiful animation.
Yeah.
It has a lot to say socially. And it all goes back to, it's this whole Trump thing. It's making everyone, like, use their brain.
Yeah, it's just awesome for artists to see artists finally, like, talk about the real issues involved in society. Like, what I liked about the animation, like, me and Tim were watching this prior hand just to refresh on it. And, to people out there, like, it is uncomfortable at a certain extent because you're just like, oh my god, I want to like this. But wait, does this make me a bad person? No. He gets the message across at what JC feels about it. It's just, it's definitely artistically very, stimulating.
Yeah, bold.
Aesthetically.
God,
very ballsy to like make this music video.
Not only that, but the song itself is really, really a good listen.
Yeah. It's just good shit.
And that's why a lot of people loved music back in the day, because not only was it just a good beat, it was poetry, and this is exactly what that is. It's referencing the times.
By all means, like, disclaimer, we're all not like huge rap fans where we go to like the next rap battle this weekend. No, we're not that. But we love
I'm a
rap
fan of
music.
I'm a fan of music.
We love all kinds of music, metal, whatever. You just name it, and we'll name an artist we like in it.
Exactly.
And it was just something we saw. Like, we love animation, so of course we were all up on this one when we first heard about it.
Hell yeah!
And now, like, I'm gonna probably be watching it when I get home, just to check it out even more.
It's a great music video.
So he's rap, and I'm glad rap's kind of I'm glad like conscious rap is still out there, but I want to know specifically from both of you guys, like, can you think of current, maybe other genres like that are very politically conscious and like are trying to sort of wake you up to something you're not seeing?
Politically conscious.
As of today?
No.
Today, like recent stuff.
Not that I can think of.
Honestly, not recent like new groups. I would have to say one band I did not follow for the longest time, and this is in the punk rock genre for everybody.
is a band called Anti-Flag.
Anti-Flag.
And I'm actually, as a person who's listening to groups out there, there is a lot of stuff that is more in the realm of like emo punk, and that's all great. There is a few bands who are making statements towards this political climate now.
Yeah.
And one that just has really stuck out with me is Anti-Flag. I believe they came out with a new album sometime late last year. I don't know if they have any new releases right now. I'll double check that. But definitely a band to check out if you're looking for something like that in this era. Definitely check it out. They've been doing great.
When did they start? Like the early 90s?
Somewhere around there, yeah. Early 90s. They definitely got big towards the Bush era. Is when that was when like their biggest like album came out, and from then on they've just been doing great. They've had like groups come out against Anti-Flag for certain messages they have. Yeah, I know it's stupid.
What happened?
No, it basically, they're being really straightforward with their messages. Fuck the KKK.
Yeah,
we need to smash the alt-right is one of their newest slogans, and I actually have one of the pins at home on one of my posters, and I'm totally up for them. It's something that needs to be said. I'm surprised more punk rockers aren't talking about it, but lately...
Since, punk is pretty much based off of that.
Yeah,
Seriously.
It's just the idea in music lately is like, oh, well, we want to stay fun. Well, what if people are invading on your fun? Like, that's my complaint with it.
You're having fun, but like it's you shouldn't be having the fun.
You shouldn't have fun at other people's expense.
Exactly, screw that.
And it's just that if that's the attitude people want to have, then to me it's like, okay, you're not punk rock, or you can't defend music but then be against like blindsiding it too. Like you can't stay ignorant to the subject because it affects everybody.
Exactly. Oh, we got some comments.
Oh, we do?
Some last ones because we got
I know, after our like political...
Hey.
Yeah, we didn't mean to go there, folks,
no.
It had to be said.
Nothing to do with that.
Check out the Jay-Z video.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with
to be said.
Nothing to do with that. But we're going to be ending this podcast soon because it's already about that time.
Oh my god, I love Willie Dix right now.
Willie Dix says, do you want to see a Dead Space film?
He opened a whole new debate right there.
And before that, Bobhead75 says, I am still here. Good to have you.
Good to have you, man.
Let's go with the Dead Space film. All right, let's try to get through this.
Well, the question is do you want to see a Dead Space film? Fuck yeah, dude! But let's be real here. They had 2 Dead Space films, both animated.
The animated ones, yes.
Actually, both were really cool. As a fan of the series, the films were loosely around the story. The first film was before the first game, and then after that, they had the movie before the second game. They were well made. Voice acting, not bad. Nobody famous or anything like that were in the movies. Low budget. They had what they had, and they did a good job. Do I think they could do a Dead Space film now?
We're talking about live action?
I'm talking about,
Yeah, live action. Yeah, they could totally do it.
But how original would it feel?
Yeah.
How could it be pulled off without, just sticking to straight jump scares or like making it like a Doom movie?
Did you guys play all 3 games?
I played 1 and 2.
Okay, well, by the end of 3, the story was really hard to follow as a fan.
I stopped playing it.
And even with the movies, they kind of like crossroaded the story where it could have gone another way. I don't want to say too much because I could spoil everything, but what I will say is the story just gets convoluted. Really congested with, philosophical meanings for what the marker is. And what is it doing? Is it a life form or is it not? And these questions still kind of remain by the end of the series. And granted, it is a horror series. I love that, like the first game, it ends with a big what the fuck spoiler alert, I'm sure everyone's played the first game by now, where his girlfriend is, it turns out he's hallucinating his girlfriend. And it was the marker dragging him to release the marker's power and whatnot. And he gets on the ship, he's about to leave and about to escape, and he has a breath of relief, and he turns around, and there's his girlfriend, as a necromorph,
and hell,
tormenting him.
If you take all the first letters of every single one of the chapters, it says Nicole is dead.
Oh my god. See, there's something I didn't know.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I would love to see a Dead Space film.
story-wise, I think they would have to change the story to make it make
They would have to
sense.
make its own thing, but the thing is,
Yeah.
how would that, like, would that
Would that make
cease
it better?
to... No,
Would
would
that
that make it cease to be a freaking Dead Space film?
Yeah, yeah.
Because
So-
if they're going to make a Dead Space film, they got to stick with one. Only one.
Yeah, you know,
Do
and
not-
keep the story open.
Yeah,
Just
don't,
like,
don't do the action
it's a
shit
ride.
that 3 did. Don't go Lost Planet on us. Just stick with horror.
Yeah, make it scary. It's this dude in a space station trying to help out this other space station under SOS. Just leave it at that. Screw. Who cares what the marker is? Who cares what these things are? Just make it happen.
Oh my god, I remember this boss.
Are you going to do it?
The game was famous for glitching on this boss.
Well, this is the PS2 copy, so it'll be nice and glitchy.
But yeah. Anything else we want to cover?
Yeah, last minute things. I mean, I want to see you at least try to do this for a little bit. If
Hold triangle and circle to reel.
Spider-Man game looks awesome. Spider-Man Homecoming. Do we even say what we really want to say about that? No, we did.
That we're excited for Homecoming and. Was Homecoming the game release too? Is that what it's titled? Spider-Man.
No,
Homecoming?
just Spider-Man.
Okay.
Not even connected.
Okay.
And Miles Morales is in the game.
I wanted to know that if it was connected.
Should I ruin this spoiler?
Uh,
Okay, so I'm sorry, but I think at this point, this is something I read online. If you don't want to get spoiled for you, later, guys. It's a small little thing. It's a small thing. It has nothing to do with the actual plot. It has everything to do with Donald Glover's character, though.
Oh, okay.
okay.
So if you don't want that spoiled, do you guys care?
Wait, how big is it?
It's a cool little thing that's gonna happen. It's gonna be connected in the future movies.
Okay.
So you know, I mean, it's not gonna ruin anything.
Okay.
It's gonna be
future movies. Then I'm not.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
really
chilling.
Consider that too
okay.
bad.
So then, if you don't want that spoiled, thank you guys for watching the podcast. I will be trying to do. I'm gonna be trying to do a podcast by myself next week because I will not be home. I will be traveling, so maybe I'll be doing it on my phone. I don't know. I'll just talk about random shit. Maybe I'll get one of you guys on the phone or something. I don't know. It's still up in the air. But regardless, thank you guys for watching. But now, spoiler time. Donald Glover's character is playing a guy. Should I get his name? Oh, I get his name.
I could do it.
Okay.
Just to keep you on point.
But yeah, Donald Glover. Everyone was saying, "Oh, is he playing Miles Morales?" Because you know he plays Miles Morales in the animated series.
Yeah.
And he's his voice in a lot of other things too. Like I think there's an animated movie too. So everyone was saying, "Oh, he's be live action Miles Morales," but he's a lot older, and he's also from the trailers you see, he's a bad guy.
So he's a bad guy.
Yeah, remember, like he's standing right behind the Vulture.
Oh.
So you're like, wait, what the hell? Why
I saw one where he
helping-
was casually talking to him too.
And yeah, and he's also why is he helping the Vulture? In reality, though, he's playing character name.
I'm actually trying to get that right now. Come on, just give me the name. Give me Hobby Brown.
Hobby Brown.
Is that it?
I believe so.
Donald Glover.
Let me just double check that. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. This is a page for who could Donald
No,
Glover
yeah,
be.
don't do that.
God damn it.
No.
Just
one
go to
second.
the Wikipedia.
Yeah, that's what I'm at. It doesn't say. Hold on.
Okay, I'm looking it up. Just enjoy.
Donald Glover's character.
I just want to get the name down.
Yeah. I'm just trying.
I know the whole backstory and everything. I just want to get the name, the actual definitive name.
What's with all these might play? No, I want to know who he is playing.
Oh, he's playing a character named. Come on, I just want to make sure it's the right one.
That's what I'm
well,
getting.
no, I'm right here. I'm just making sure that's the right one. Come on, you're killing me here, Smalls. His name is Aaron Davis.
Yeah, there we go.
Aaron Davis.
Just found it as
Now,
I said it.
Aaron Davis is like a tech nerd, and he's a freaking genius. That's why he's helping out Vulture, and he's clearly helping him like build stuff. But the really cool thing that really adds on to why this is important is because Aaron Davis has a nephew. And that nephew's name
Is it
is
Miles?
Morales.
Oh shit.
So, in a kind of a cool way, like how he's passing on the like how actors do that shit. They pass on the torch.
Yeah.
So, in the possibility that his nephew might come up later on in the series, and the really cool thing about Aaron Davis' character is he's a villain, or he's a bad guy, but he's a reluctant villain. he does this for the money. He does this because
that's from the,
people use him, and like he's a good guy. And this is actually one thing about Miles Morales. Miles Morales always is like, I love my uncle, but he's always in the wrong side of the wall. And that's why whenever he meets him up like out there, and he's like, what are you doing here? Like when he's Spider-Man, like why are you doing this? Like you're a good man. What are you doing? So it is kind of cool that at least we're getting a good jab, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, and good on the directors and the writers too. I mean, that's exactly what you should do.
Right.
It's like, oh, is he Miles Morales? Well, he can't be because he's older. Okay, but they can pull off something like this. And this, in my eyes, is probably the best case scenario.
Cool. Shit.
So we're definitely, well, not saying definitely, but there is a huge possibility we're going to be seeing Miles Morales in the future now. So,
dude,
hell yeah.
I'm excited. That I didn't know all that, and I've only ever read the. I want to get through the was it Amazing Ultimate Spider-Man before I read the Miles Morales, because that's the sort of sequel.
Oh hell yeah! It's because of the death of Peter Parker thing.
Right. Which isn't really a death, maybe or not.
Yeah.
Not.
It's just every damn superhero when they die, they don't die, except for Old Man Logan, because that one, everyone's dead. Not the movie. I'm talking about the comics. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Old Man Wolverine? Sorry.
Old Man Wolverine, yeah. Old Man Logan.
Either one.
Oh my god, is there two?
No, it's only one title.
One.
There's only one title.
Okay.
We're trying to figure out if it's Old Man Wolverine or Old Man Logan. Where what's his name's blind, but he's still a freaking badass.
Cyclops.
Hawkeye. No.
Hawkeye.
Oh yeah, you're right.
He's blind, but he can still freaking kick ass with his damn bow and arrow. But yeah. That's pretty much it. Shall we end this candle?
That seems like it.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright. I'd like to thank everybody out there for enjoying and watching. And I'm even going to read some last minute comments. Give me 1 second. Clickety click click click.
Alright.
I do believe everybody is good.
No more
comments.
for me.
Okay, cool. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.
We miss you.
And what? And remember, next week I'm going to be trying to do a podcast. We'll see what happens. But if not, I will definitely be doing one 2 weeks from now. So, check. I'm also going to be playing what? Final Fantasy 12.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm going to have the good game. The good game. So yeah, that's the video. I'll see you guys later.
Later.
He's going to make a comeback now.